and the rebound taken away by Rose. They get it to Baum. Baum will bring it up the floor to Nora Wilson, sideline right. Wilson outside the arc, got a pass to Barlow, now back out front to Black, down into the corner to Wilson for the long three, got it. Nora Wilson's got 5, and we're knotted up at 15 with 7:35 remaining to go in this first half. Scott with a bounce pass, top of the circle on the right-hand side. It goes to Turner, left wing Dalton. Dalton with it, back to Turner. Gets a pass into the corner to Oldendick. Drives inside the lane all the way to the hole. Left-hand layup, no! But she was all open for that layup, too. And Barlow took down the rebound. Barlow gets it off the Baum. Shut off from near the timeline by Jansen. Feeds it off into the right baseline. Black's going to throw up the 10-footer. No good. And the rebound taken short by Haley Scott. Off to Chloe Jansen up the left-hand side to the three-point arc. Jansen with the right-hand dribble. Hands it off on the weave to Oldendick. Now to Scott on the right side. Oldendick for the 3, right wing. Rollins ran that play pretty well, but they just couldn't get the ball to go in the hole. Baum with the rebound, brings it across the timeline. Baum, left of the lane, now left wing. Stops, picks up the dribble, down into the left corner to Barlow, back outside. On the left-hand side to Baum. Baum got the ball knocked free, and the ball loose, and it's taken away by the Lions. 9 turnovers on the night against Rose-Hulman. You just do not see that happen very often. Down into the right corner, Carly Dalton, high arcing 3, got it! Carly Dalton with 5 points in the ball game, her first 3, and it is 18-15. 6 minutes to go in this first half. Between the circles, that's Ashley Black, threw up the 3, no good. Barlow got the rebound, and she was fouled by Chloe Jansen. So Jansen picks up the foul with 5:53 to go. And Randolph is going to come into the ball game. So is Burnham for Rose. They're back into the contest. And for the Lions, they've brought in Julia Gooding and Breitfelder into the ball game again. Right corner shot by Wilson, no good, but chasing down the rebound is Chloe Jansen. Lions with a 3-point lead in the basketball. We're in the second quarter. Bounce past Julia Gooding, 5:40 remaining in that quarter. On the left wing to Jansen, tried to feed it back to Gooding, went through her hands, saved it on the baseline into Oldendick, now back outside to Jansen. Lions regain the control, 10 on the shot clock. Jansen, right wing, 5 on the shot clock. Jansen picked up the dribble, gets it into the corner to Shelby Turner, long 3, hit the rim, picked off the floor by Breitfelder, but couldn't get the shot down, taken away by Baum. Up ahead of the pack is Wilson, stops into the lane, gets it back out front to Baum. Right wing Randolph for the long right wing 3, high arc, missed everything. Wilson got the rebound on the baseline, hands it off underneath in the lane to Barlow, put her up, no good, spun around the rim and fell out. And the Lions got the rebound. 18-15 left to go in this first half. We're at the 4:50 mark. Top of the key is Gooding. Hands it off on the right side to Breitfelder. Now back out front, Jansen. Jansen dribbles down to the right wing, gets a backdoor pass to Shelby Turner. Put up the shot, blocked out of bounds by Rose-Hulman's Jordan Barlow. And before anything else happens, we're going to have the media timeout. 4 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in this first half. Your score from Cincinnati, it's the Mount 18, Rose 15 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Life should be enjoyed, so get up and start. At Iron Sharpens Iron Personal Training, they develop a healthy relationship with you and provide a positive, encouraging environment to train. The staff at Iron Sharpens Iron will set up a personal training system that fits you and you alone, and your first session is free. Are you ready to have fun and get in shape? Iron Sharpens Iron serves the greater Cincinnati area. Check them out at isi-pt.com. That's isi-pt.com. Or call them today at 513-748-1538. Sometimes circumstances require the services of a private investigator, and when that happens, contact Official Investigations and Security Services in Cincinnati. They specialize in surveillance, insurance fraud investigations, workers' comp, witness location and protection, accident reconstruction, and stolen auto and construction equipment. Official Investigations and Security Services also provides mobile notary services throughout the tri-state area. So for your needs, call the best. Courtesy, professionalism, experience, and results. Official Investigations and Security Services at 844-263-3424.
Lions will have the basketball as we come out of that timeout. They get it underneath to Dalton, left of the lane, put up the layup, no good, bounced around. Dalton got her own rebound and is fouled going up to the bucket, but they will call it on the floor. But a nice offensive rebound by Dalton. Foul is going to be called against Rose's Myra Randolph. So Randolph picks up her first, third against Rose as a team here in the second quarter. Scott puts it in play to Dalton, left of the lane, it goes to Shelby Turner. Turner then on a reach in by Nora Wilson, got her across the elbow and picked up the foul. Nora Wilson with her first, team's fourth. Next one, Lions will be going to the line for the rest of the quarter. Jansen will put it in play. Between the circles does to Shelby Jordan. Hands it back off to Jansen. Bounce pass left of the lane. It goes to Gooding. She'll drive right of the lane. Back over in the left-hand corner to Haley Scott. On the left-hand side, it goes to Dalton. Bounce pass Gooding. Hands it off this time to Shelby Turner around Wilson. Laid it up and in. Boy, the Lions kept running the weave, and Turner finally found herself open, got the layup. She has 5, and it's a 5-point Mount lead. Underneath on the right baseline, it goes to Allie Fultz. Fultz gets it underneath to Burnham, then kicked it outside to Wilson. Top of the key to Black, and the left wing Baum for the long three. Hit the back iron, nope. Rebound knocked around to the baseline, out of bounds. Back to the Lions. Boy, the Lions' defense this afternoon is smothering. Rose shooting just 6 of 20 from the field for 30% after coming in shooting almost 38% from the field. Out of the weave, Carly Dalton, top of the key, goes to Gooding, got it knocked away from behind. She'll chase it down into the timeline and get it back off to Shelby Turner. Left baseline, left corner is Haley Scott. Now dribbles up to the wing, gets it off on the left-hand side to Dalton. Right side, it goes to Carly Dalton. Underneath, reverse layup by Dalton. Put up no good, and the rebound Baum. Baum will bring it the other way for Rose. Stops, gets it off to Black. Pump fake, dribbles inside the arc. On the left side, Wilson. Inside the lane goes to Burnham. Burnham put it up and in. Boy, nice inside passing by Rose. 2 points to Burnham. It's 20-17. Mount leads it by 3. 2:50 to go in this ball first half. Gooding, left wing, it goes to Chloe Jansen, spins into the lane, left-hand layup off the glass and in. Carly Jansen has got 9 in the ball game, and it's 22-17. Mount by 5, their largest lead of the afternoon. Nora Wilson on the right-hand side goes to Baum inside the lane to Barlow, put her up, no good. Burnham, and Jansen got the rebound. 2:15 to go. 22-17 pass, batted out of the air, but right back into the hands of Jansen. Gets a bounce pass to Gooding, top of the key. Down around a pick, gets a bounce pass underneath, just led Gooding a little too far, stolen away by Baum. Baum ahead of the pack to Black, stops, lays it up and in. Ashley Black has got 8. Boy, that is one of those plays that Black just made that could have resulted in a knee injury, but she was limber enough to be able to get through it. She had an awkward stop. Left of the circle is Gooding, now to the right of the circle. Hands it back off to, on the right side, Gooding. Right of the lane, Dalton, and a foul is going to be called away from the ball against Rose-Hulman's Ashley Black. That's her first. And it puts Rose over the limit with 5 fouls with 1:33 to go. 22-19. Lions with a 3-point lead, looking to break a 2-game losing streak, and really a 1-game losing streak against Rose-Hulman. Dalton eyes it, or spins it in the air, shoots it, got it. Dalton came in shooting 49% from the stripe. Eyes that one, and the shot is good. Dalton with 7 to lead the way, and it's 24-19 now. Top of the key, Wilson reverses it on the right side to Beam. Beam double teamed immediately. Back out front, goes to the free throw line to Webster, laid it up and in. And bringing it across will be Chloe Jansen. That was Noza Igion. Igion with the bucket, number 54. Underneath pass, Jansen laid it up, no, and then Shelby Turner doing a pirouette on the baseline, saved it in bounds, but it went right into Beam's hands, and then Baum was fouled, falling out of bounds. Gooding's leaving, and Oldendick will come back into the ballgame. Igion is a 6-foot junior out of Wheeling, Illinois. And putting up the shot from the left-hand side, Baum, and it missed everything. Rebound goes out of bounds off the baseline and back to the mount. Boy, this has not been a very well-played first half by Rose-Hulman by any stretch of the imagination. Jansen's going to let the ball dribble at the top of the circle. Jansen with the basketball, got the ball knocked free, but got it back on the left side. Scott now back to Chloe. Chloe right wing, it goes to Carly Dalton. Back out front, Jansen, 8:20 on the shot clock. With it, Dalton on the right wing. Oldendick gets it right of the lane to Scott for the 15-footer, no good. And the rebound taken down by Rose. Wilson got the rebound, and now the Fighting Engineers can hold it for the last shot in the last 15 seconds. Baum with it between the circles. Baum on the left wing, Wilson down on the left baseline, underneath pass, nice pass to Igion, put it up, no. Igion, her own rebound, goes up and she's fouled. And they're going to give her the shooting violation. The Lions have just 2 fouls, make it 3 now in the first half. Dalton picks up her first personal foul. And going line left, Nora Wilson. Wilson takes a lot of time from the line, put it up, no good, banked it off the backboard. Nora Wilson, a 5'6" senior, averaging 5.7 points per ball game and 1.8 rebounds a contest. And inbounding, Dalton gets it off to Turner, shoots a half-court shot, spun it around the rim and no good. Boy, that thing was almost down, and the Lions will go in at halftime with a 3-point lead at 24-21. Leading the way for the Lions in this first half has been Chloe Jansen and Carly Dalton. Jansen with 9, Dalton with 7, and leading the way for Rose-Hulman in this first half, it has been Ashley Black with 8 points. Your score at the half, it's the Mount 24 and Rose 21 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Where are you headed? Where would you like to go? New heights, right? That's why you're going to college in the first place. At Mount St. Joseph University, we integrate academic excellence, real-world experience, and individual attention so that you can go further than you ever thought possible. In fact, over 96% of our graduates over the past 3 years were employed or pursuing graduate studies within 6 months of graduation. Are you ready to climb higher? Begin your ascent at msj.edu.
You're a Lions fan. Own it. And we are the radio home of Mount St. Joseph Lions sports. UltimateSportsTalk.com. Football, basketball, wrestling, volleyball, softball, baseball. We are Cincinnati's sports website and also the home of the Ohio Baseball Weekly Show every Monday night during the baseball season. We are the home of the Mount St. Joseph Lions. UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Changing lives is what great teachers do. Mount St. Joseph University's Reading Science program that uses highly effective research-based methods improved my students' lives and helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/read.
Barbarian Apparel is a cutting-edge sports apparel company. Barbarian Apparel provides high-quality team gear and active wear that is unrivaled at a great price. Barbarian Apparel fits not only individuals, but teams all over the world. And your team will stand out with Barbarian's custom sublimation, artwork, and screen printing. Each piece of team uniform is specifically designed with your preferences in mind, including graphics, color, logos, and fabric selections. Start your order today at barbarianapparel.com or email any questions at barbariancustomers@gmail.com. Barbarian Apparel, conquered the impossible.
Well, taking a look at the college basketball scoreboard in Division I for this afternoon, just a few games going on, and we do have 4 finals right now. Duke defeated Louisville by 9, 74-65. It was Davidson over LaSalle, 77-69. TCU won by 9 also over 19th ranked LSU, 77-68. And it was Michigan State blowing out Michigan this afternoon, 83-67. In games that are going on right now, Iowa State is leading Mizzou by a score of 18-15. 6 minutes left to go in the first half of that one. It is Oklahoma losing to number 1 Auburn by 11, 23-12, and that game is also in the first half of action. Xavier is down to Creighton, 17-11 with 7 minutes to go in the first half of play. Also in the first half, it is Arizona State over Arizona, 9-6 with 16 and a half minutes left to go in that one. And another game's coming up this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Baylor will be at Alabama. Illinois goes to Northwestern. Villanova will host St. John. And that is a roundup of the college basketball schedule coming up here this afternoon and what is happening right now. And of course, the big story going on around professional football right now is the rumors that Tom Brady is going to announce his retirement coming up on Monday or Tuesday from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And there are a lot of stories that are going on about that right now. When we come back, we'll take a look at the first half stats and also the top 25 in Women's Division III college basketball nationwide for this week. We'll do that when we return right after this.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, whether it's spiritware, gifts, or snacks. But the Roar Store is more. They offer everything from notebooks to laundry detergent, even brake fluid and tire repair, plus a wide range of food and drink. And it's just a walk away. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
Take your game to new heights at Mount St. Joseph University with 23 athletic teams and cutting-edge facilities. We are the NCAA Division III University in Greater Cincinnati. Climb higher at www.msj.edu.
Well, the top 25 in Division III women's basketball came out earlier this week. This is through games that happened last Tuesday night. Number 1 team in the country is Hope. Hope at 16-0, and they are the number 1 team in the country, but just barely over Christopher Newport. Newport is also 16-0. Coming in at number 3 is Transylvania. Transylvania is at 14-0, and actually, if you want to look at it, they are 15-0. This was before their game on Wednesday night. Trine out of Angola is number 4. They are 13-2, and they are 4th ranked this week. Then rounding out the top 10, Simpson is at number 5, Whitman 6, New York University 7, Tufts 8, University of Wisconsin out of Whitewater is number 9, and John Carroll University out of Cleveland is at number 10. Now, other teams around the area that are ranked in the top 25 this week, 13 is DePaul. DePaul is 14-2 on the season. Baldwin Wallace is at number 14, and they are 11-3 overall. And then dropping down to number 19 is Marietta. They are 15-2. In fact, Marietta is the only school in the top 25 that has both the men's and women's teams ranked this week. So right now, Hope is number 1 in the women's top 25 college basketball rankings for this week. The Mount leads it here at halftime, 24-21. This is just game 1 of our doubleheader. The Mount leads it by 3 in a game that they desperately need to keep a hold of the last spot in the tournament invitees coming up in 3 weeks at the end of the regular season. I'm Dave Mitchell. Mount leads at 24-21. Stat story coming up right after this.
Do you want to grow as a leader? Mount St. Joseph University offers a flexible master's degree in organizational leadership. Classes meet about 1 Saturday a month. Climb higher and become the leader you were meant to be. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/MSOL.
Odyssey now has hundreds of new exclusive music stations for you to discover your new summer soundtrack.
Get moving with worthy workouts for a cardio sesh fueled by today's top artists.
Hang in with your crew? Throw it back with Picnic Party for old school jams for your cookout.
Or sail away with Odyssey's new yacht rock station, Jugger Yacht.
For summer barbecues, road trips,
or relaxing poolside.
Hundreds of new exclusive stations, plus all your favorite local radio stations and podcasts. It's all on Odyssey.
Well, taking a look at the team stats for this afternoon's ball game. First of all, for the Mount St. Joseph Lions, they are shooting 9 of 30 from the field for just 30%. So neither team is really doing a great job shooting from the field, but the Lions really not doing a good job. 9 of 30 for 30%, but their defense is keeping up with Rose in this first half. Lions 4 of 12 from three-point range for 33%, and they are 2 of 2 from the line for 100% here this afternoon. The Lions have led it since the 3:53 mark of the first half, and they have led it by the most of 7 points here this afternoon. For Rose-Hulman, they are being led in this contest by their lackluster shooting, and that's the best way to put it. The Lions are really doing a great job defensively against the Engineers. 9 of 27 for Rose here in the first half, 33%, and they came in shooting 37% as a team on the average heading into this game, so they're 4 points below that. They are 3 of 10 from three-point range for 30%, and that's right at their season average. And from the line, they are 0 of 2 in the ball game. The Lions have committed 2 personal fouls in this first half, and Rose has committed 5 personal fouls in the first half. Individually leading the way for the Lions, 9 points going to Chloe Jansen. Jansen 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from three-point range. She's got a rebound, 2 assists, and a steal in 20 minutes of action. She did not get a break in that first half. 7 points going to Carly Dalton on 2 of 9 from the field. She's hit a three-pointer, 2 of 2 from the line. 6 rebounds for Dalton and a steal in the ball game in 16 minutes of play. Shelby Turner has got 5 points on 2 of 6 from the field. She also hit a three-pointer. She's got 2 rebounds and an assist in 19 minutes of action. And Haley Scott, 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field. And that one was a three-pointer. She's got 2 rebounds, an assist, a steal in 18 minutes of action. Now for Rose-Hulman. They are being led by Ashley Black with 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from three-point range. Black has got a rebound, an assist, and a personal foul in 10 minutes of play. 4 points going to Nora Wilson. Wilson, 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from three-point range. Wilson's got 3 rebounds, an assist, a block shot, and a personal foul in 16 minutes of action. And then 3 points going to Baum. Baum has got 1 three-pointer, 4 rebounds, an assist, and a steal in 18 minutes. And then 2 points each to Rowan Hine on 1 of 2 from the field with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. 2 points also to Burnham on 1 of 2 from the field and a rebound. And 2 points to Igion. Igion has got 1 for 2 from the field, 0 of 2 from the line, and she grabbed 2 rebounds in that first half of action. She did all that in just 2 minutes of playing time. When you look at the rest of the team stats, bench points, Rose has got 12. The Lions have no bench points, but then again, you know, it's going to be kind of hard for the Lions to win the bench scoring title when you've only got 2 on your bench, and that's the unfortunate part of it. The Lions have grabbed 20 rebounds, so has Rose. The Lions 6 offensive rebounds, 14 defensive, and Rose 5 offensive rebounds, 15 defensive. Rose has dished out 6 assists, while the Mount has handed out 4 turnovers. Rose 9, the Mount 6, and points off turnovers even up at 7 apiece. Inside the lane, Rose has got 10 points and the Mount 8 in this ball game. And possessions pretty much even, 31-31. 24-21, the Mount leads it by 3 here at the half. The second game is going to be coming up about a half an hour after this one, and that will be the men's game, and that men's game is going to tip off, as we said, at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's going to have the men taking on the women taking on the Rose-Hulman men and the Mount men, and that will be coming up here about a half an hour after this ball game. The Lions are 2-8 in the conference heading into this afternoon's ball game, and 6-11 overall, while Rose is 6-4 in the conference, and they are 10-6 overall. And these two teams played once before, back on December 11th, and it was just a 4-point Rose victory. So this one's been a good one. We expect to have a very, very good one in the men's game coming up right after this one, and we'll have both of them here for you this afternoon on UltimateSportsTalk.com. I'm Dave Mitchell. Good to have you along this afternoon, and we will be back with second half action coming up right after these words on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
America, your children have an amazing superpower. That's right. They can help save lives by simply washing their hands. Just 20 seconds of thorough hand washing after they've coughed or sneezed or been outside can help fight against the dastardly spread of germs. Armed with only soap and water and hands, your superhero can protect you, your family, and everyone out there in America land. Amazing! Find out more at coronavirus.gov. A message from the CDC and the Ad Council.
¿A dónde te diriges? ¿Dónde te gustaría ir? Nuevas cumbres, ¿verdad? Es por eso que vas a ir a la universidad en primer lugar. En Mount St. Joseph University integramos la excelencia académica, la experiencia del mundo real y la atención individual para que puedas llegar más lejos de lo que tú creías posible. De hecho, más del 96% de nuestros graduados en los últimos 3 años estaban empleados o cursaban estudios de posgrado. Dentro de 6 meses posteriores a la graduación, ¿estás listo para subir más alto? Comienza tu ascenso en mcj.edu.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, like when you need a textbook. Students can order books exclusively online that they can pick up at the Roar Store through our new eCampus site. eCampus includes 2 different shipping options. Free online shipping to Textbook Delivery Hub located in the Roar Store, or delivered to your off-campus residence. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
Both teams huddled around their respective head coaches here this afternoon. We told you about the shooting woes on both teams, and it has a lot to do with the defense. The Lions have done a great job of playing this game at the pace that they want it played at, and it has really slowed up the offense for Rose-Hulman. They're shooting just 33% from the field, while the Lions are shooting just 30% all total from the field. Olden Dick into the ball game for the Lions to start the second half, along with Shelby Turner, Dalton, Scott, and Jansen. And the Lions will have the basketball to open up the second half. They'll be going from right to left across your computer screen. Jansen putting it into the backcourt to Turner, and we're underway. Wilson on the floor with Baum, Jordan, Jester, and Hine for Rose-Hulman. Turner on the left-hand side to Chloe Jansen, around a pick by Scott, right back to Scott, left of the lane, top of the key to Jansen, all alone for the 3, hit the front iron, no, rebound bounced around, and it will be knocked out, back out front, and it goes to Chloe Jansen. The Lions are very active on the board here this afternoon, as they're even up in rebounds. Jansen right of the lane, threw up the shot, and she walked with it. Looked like she got bumped, but no call, and the official called the turnover. That is the first for the Lions, 6th of their game here against Rose. Bringing it up is Hine. Hine against the 2-3. Picked up her dribble in a bad spot and gets a bounce pass out to Wilson. On the left side, Baum. Baum left of the lane. And it goes to Burnham. Burnham inside the lane. 10-footer up off the glass and iron. Nope. Rebound Dalton. And Dalton, Baum came in from the side and tried to grab the rebound and basically just undercut Dalton, and it'll be a foul called. And excuse me, that's against Hine, not Baum. Hine picks up her third personal foul. And that is the first here in the third quarter against Rose. Jansen brings it the other way around a pick by Oldendick. Nice backdoor pass to Dalton. Reverse layup good. Carly Dalton with her 9th point of the ball game. Lions lead it by 5 now at 26-21. Into the backcourt, into the front court. Baum puts it up from the left wing. No good. Rebound comes out long and it's chased down by Burnham. Gets an offensive rebound off to Baum, left wing. Baum top of the key to Hine. Hine on the right side, gets it back outside to Burnham from the long 15-footer right side, no good. And it is taken down by Oldendick. Oldendick gets it off to Jansen, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Hands it off now into the front court. On the right side, it goes to Shelby Turner, and there's a moving pick called against the Lions with 8:07 left to go. And I think it was a moving pick. I'm not quite sure what he called because they're not putting anything up on the scoreboard. Maybe it was just carrying the basketball. Never did see the officials' explanation for it. Anyway, Rose has got the basketball back, down by 5. Burnham down into the right baseline to Nora Wilson for the long 3, won't go. But getting the rebound coming in underneath is Ashley Black, laid it up and in, and down at the free throw line for Rose. I can't tell who that player is, but holding her left knee is one of the players for Rose. And John Prevost is going to come out and take a look at that. And so are the training staff. Nice coming in. Black came in and got the offensive rebound and put it back up and in. And for Ashley Black in this ball game, she has got 10 points in the contest. But it almost looks like it might be Barlow that is down. You cannot see her number as she's grasping her left knee and on her side. But she went right down at the right edge of the free throw line. We're going to take a timeout as we've got an injury timeout on the floor. 7:44 remaining to go. In this third quarter, the Lions have a 3-point lead at 26-23 here on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Life should be enjoyed, so get up and start. At Iron Sharpens Iron Personal Training, they develop a healthy relationship with you and provide a positive, encouraging environment to train. The staff at Iron Sharpens Iron will set up a personal training system that fits you and you alone. And your first session is free. Are you ready to have fun and get in shape? Iron Sharpens Iron serves the greater Cincinnati area. Check them out at isi-pt.com. That's isi-pt.com. Or call them today at 513-748-1538.
Where are you headed? Where would you like to go? New heights, right? That's why you're going to college in the first place. At Mount St. Joseph University, we integrate academic excellence, real-world experience, and individual attention so that you can go further than you ever thought possible. In fact, over 96% of our graduates over the past 3 years were employed or pursuing graduate studies within 6 months of graduation. Are you ready to climb higher? Begin your ascent at msj.edu.
Well, that was Jordan Barlow, and they had to help her off the floor. It is definitely a left knee injury, and both John Prevost and one of the trainers had to help her off the floor. Don't like to see that. And coming into the ball game now is, well, let's check and see who did come in for that. It will be, looks like Rowan Hine came back into the ball game. Or check that. No, not Hine. It is Allie Foltz who came back into the ball game. Now for Rose to take the place of Barlow. Probably won't see Barlow again. Jansen throws up a 3, and she is fouled on the shot by Ashley Black. Black picks up her second personal, and that is the second against Rose here in this third quarter. 7:33 left to go in the third period. Lions lead it by 3, and Jansen goes line left, shooting 55%, but gets that one to go down. She's got 10. Coming up after this one will be the men's game at around 4 o'clock. Second one by Jansen is good, and now she'll get the third. Chloe's got 11 points in the ball game. And the third one is up, good again. Jansen with the trifecta. She's got 12, Lions by 5, 28-23. Black on the right side, top of the key, Wilson, left wing Baum. Baum gets it top side to Black, down in the right corner, it goes to Wilson for another 3, got that one. Nora Wilson has got 7 in the ball game, and the Lions see their lead dwindle to 3. Jansen, right side to Carly Dalton, top of the key with a left-hand dribble. Almost palmed the ball. Gets it back to Jansen. Now over to Turner, right wing to Jansen, top of the key. Jansen looking underneath, 13 on the shot clock. Lost the handle, picked off the floor by Rose. Turnover by the Lions. In the backcourt, Baum. Baum gets bumped by Chloe Jansen. No call. Baum up the middle. Gets it on the left side to Nora Wilson. Now top of the key to Black. Black looking on the left-hand side, gets it to Wilson again. She'll dribble left of the lane, spins, gets it on the left-hand side to Fultz. Fultz kicks it back out to Baum, right wing 3, got it, and we're tied. Just like that, Rose is back into the ball game, and we are knotted up at 29. Baum has got 6 in the contest on 2 3-pointers. Dalton, right of the lane, right of the circle, hands it off to Turner, and a foul is going to be called, trying to force themselves through the pick, is Nora Wilson. Wilson picks up her second, and that is the third against Rose as a team. So Jansen will put it in play in front of the Mount bench. To the left of the scorer's table, inbounds it out to Shelby Turner. Turner with the top of the key, hands it off to Jansen, crossover dribble to the left elbow, stops, pivots, can't find anyone. Now gets it off to Turner, lost the handle, stolen away by Black. Black ahead of the pack, all the way to the hole, laid it up, knocked out of bounds on a hustle play by Jansen, pulled down by Baum. Now to Burnham. Burnham at the free throw line, and a foul that time will be called on Chloe Jansen. And now Dan Benjamin wants to use a timeout. Jansen picks up her second personal foul of the ball game, but the Lions right now are tied at 29, 5:54 remaining to go in the third quarter here on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Every day is a great day at the Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza. The Wishbone Tavern still serves the best wings and burgers in town, but now they offer brunch on Saturday and Sunday starting at 10 a.m. And for your next event, use the Wishbone Tavern's party room, capable of holding up to 60 people. Contact Nicole for a reservation. With a menu full of fresh ingredients, hand-breaded appetizers, and a relaxed family-type atmosphere, your good time will begin when you walk in the door. The Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza, a proud member of the community, open Monday through Friday at 11, Saturday and Sunday at 10.
Well, Dan Benjamin using one of his 4 timeouts here in the third quarter. 5:54 remaining to go in it. And prior to that injury to Barlow, Rose found themselves down by 6. And then 2 3-pointers by Wilson and Baum have tied things up for them here at 29. 5:54 left to go. Oldendick, Scott, Jansen, Shelby Turner, and Carly Dalton out on the floor for the Lions. Burnham out on the floor along with Wilson, Black, Fultz, and Baum. Lions in that 2-3. Putting it in play underneath her own bucket is Black. Gets it back out top of the key to Fultz on the left wing Wilson. Left of the lane Burnham. Posts up, now spins underneath, threw it up with the left hand. Nope, and a foul is going to be called against the Lions. Boy, Burnham upset with herself that she did not hit that layup. Scott with her first, second against the Lions here in the third. And Burnham, shooting 85% for the stripe, puts it up and missed it. Boy, whenever Rose misses a free throw, it's like a national event. They came in shooting 71% from the line, and that is good as a team. And the second one by Burnham is good. She's got 3. And they take the lead. Rose leads it again at 30-29. Scott, right of the circle, gets it off to Chloe Jansen. One dribble on the right wing. It goes to Dalton. Back to Jansen, top of the key. Hands it off to Dalton. Top of the key, Scott again. Scott, left wing to Oldendick. Into the left corner to Dalton. Back out to Oldendick. Dribbles right of the lane. Stops, pivots, underneath, laid it up. Won't go off the back iron. Rebound knocked loose. Burnham picked it up. Burnham right now is playing like a bull in a china shop. 30-29. Rose with a 1-point lead in the ball. On the right wing, into the lane. Burnham loose on the floor. Burnham is going to be tied up by Sydney Turner. And the jump ball will give it back to Rose. Putting it in play, Black gets it out on the right wing to Baum. Baum with the top of the circle, picks up the dribble. Left wing, Nora Wilson. Lobs it to the left elbow to Fultz. Double teamed into the left corner, Wilson again. Wilson looking underneath, can't find anyone. Gets it out front to Black. 3 on the shot clock. Baum steps back, throws up a three-pointer. Won't go, but Jansen is going to get hit with the foul right at the buzzer, and it will send Baum to the line, shooting 3. Boy, that was a massive bailout. 4:46 to go in the third quarter. The media timeout now coming on to us. The score, Rose 30, Mount 29 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
I wanted to grow my leadership skills, but with work and a busy life, how could I fit it all in? Then I learned Mount St. Joseph University offers a flexible master's program.
Take your game to new heights at Mount St. Joseph University with 23 athletic teams and cutting-edge facility. We are the NCAA Division III university in Greater Cincinnati. Climb higher at www.msj.edu.
Begin your ascent at msj.edu/MSOL.
Indeed presents Job Searching with Scherzer.
Let's do this. Before you get in the game, make sure your stats are up to date. Then, it's all about focus. Max focus. Yes!
Well, as we talked about at halftime, it has become official. Tom Brady is retiring. 8 Super Bowl championships, and Brady is walking away from the game at the age of 44. Going line right is Baum, and Baum puts it up and good. She'll be shooting 3 shots. 4:46 to go. Now Rose by 2. Baum again, put it up and in. She has got 8, and that gives Rose a 3-point lead, 32-29, and Baum now for the third. Puts that one up, and she bounced that one in off the backboard. She has 9. She hits the trifecta, and it's 33-29, Rose with the lead. Into the front court come the Lions. On the left-hand side, Haley Scott. Scott gets it off top of the key to Shelby Turner. Into the right corner, Chloe Jansen. Bounce pass right of the lane to Dalton, to the elbow. Dalton double team, back out front to Jansen. She'll dribble to the free throw line. Left wing, Oldendick for 3, got it! Ella Oldendick, her first 3 of the ball game, and it's 33-32. Rose with a 1-point lead. Left wing, Black. Black gets it back out front to Wilson. On the right wing, Baum. Down on the right baseline, Fultz. Back out top of the key. And it goes to Black, to the left wing to Wilson. Out to Baum. Baum dribbles left side. Left wing 15-footer. Around the rim, won't go. Rebound taken down by Burnham. Left-hand layup, good. Burnham has really brought some physical toughness into this ball game for Rose, and they lead it by 3 again, 35-32. Bounce pass Dalton, went right through her hands, picked off the floor by Black all the way up the floor, laid it up, and it won't go, hung on the iron, wouldn't go. Rebound comes down into the right corner to Baum. Baum will dribble it out of a crowd and reset the offense for Rose-Hulman. On the right wing, Black. Black looking things over, top of the key, Wilson, left wing. It goes to Baum again. Baum top of the circle to Black, looked for the three, lobs it to Baum into the left corner, down to the left baseline, gets it out to Nora Wilson for the three of the right wing, got it at the buzzer. Nora Wilson with 10 on 3 3-pointers, and it's 38-32. Rose has exploded here at the end of this third quarter. Jansen down on the left baseline to Scott, back to Jansen, into the left corner to Scott for the three, hit the back iron, wouldn't go, and Baum brought down the rebound all by herself. Baum with 5 rebounds in the ball game, up the floor and into the front court. Baum, baseball pass on the right wing to Wilson, into the lane to Burnham. Burnham, one dribble into the lane, threw it up with the left hand, wouldn't go, and a foul will be called against the Lions. Burnham was at least in the lane for 5 seconds. She posted up in the lane, stood there, got the ball, never left the lane, dribbled twice, threw up a shot, but no 3-second violation. Carly Dalton leaves the ball game. She needs a breather, and Julia Gooding is back in. 2:41 left to go, and Burnham puts it up and in. Burnham 6 in the ball game. She had 9 against the Lions on that December 11th encounter. Burnham line right, eyes it, shoots it, got them both. Burnham with 7. And really the Lions have nobody physically capable to battle down low with Burnham. 40-32, Rose leads it by 8. Into the front court, Turner gets it to Oldendick. Oldendick dribbles around a pick, now gets it down in the right corner to Jansen. Jansen's going to dribble the right corner, back outside to Oldendick, top of the circle. Ella with the left-hand dribble, gets it off to Haley Scott. Scott looked like she walked with the ball, no call. Gets it right of the lane. Scott gets a bounce pass to Jansen, kicks it into the corner to Oldendick for the three-pointer, no good. Julia Gooding got the offensive rebound, back to Jansen. Shot clock resets to 20. Jansen threw it to a streaking Haley Scott, but it went through her hands and picked off the floor by Ashley Black. Black on the right wing, gets it off to Baum, top of the key, Wilson. Wilson with 1:53 to go in the third quarter, and an 8-point lead. Now, back out to Baum, top of the circle. On the right wing, Wilson, who's been hot in this quarter, gets it underneath on the right wing, and driving into the lane is Jester. Put it up, no, but Jester is going to be fouled. And that's going to be against Haley Scott. That is her second. Check it, that is her third. And that is the 5th against the Lions as a team. And the first free throw by Jester is up and no good. Second one is good. Jester splits the pair, 41-32. Rose leads by 9. Jansen, top of the key, gets it off to Haley Scott. Scott, top of the circle, right wing, Jansen, three-pointer, good. Chloe Jansen with a three-pointer, her second of the day. She's got 15, and it's 41-35. Bounce pass underneath on a nice feed to Iggy, laid it up and in. Iggyon's got 4, and again, it's an 8-point lead now for Rose at 43-35. A minute to go in this third quarter. Jansen, left wing, top of the circle, gets a pass underneath to Haley Scott. Left-hand layup, hung it on the rim, no good, and the rebound taken down by Rose. Baum will clear it up the floor into the front court from left to right. On the left wing, Black. Black looking underneath, now gets it off to Wilson, top of the key. Right wing, Baum, right baseline, Iggy. Iggy, reverse layup, threw it up too hard. Rebound taken down by Gooding, and a foul will be called on the play against Kaylon Jester. And that is her first. And that will be the 4th against Rose as a team. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lions with the basketball. Jansen down by 8. Spins it over to Haley Scott. Out front to Jansen. Jansen with the right-hand dribble. Bounce pass to Scott. Scott with it on the left side. Now gets it out to Shelby Turner. Turner palmed the ball. No call. and gets it back out front to Jansen. Jansen now right wing Oldendick. She'll shoot the three. Missed it off the glass and rim, and the rebound pulled down by Jester. Up the floor, intercepted on the play by Shelby Turner, and down at midcourt is Chloe Jansen. After that pass, Jester ran into Jansen, and Jansen is down near the center circle with 8 seconds to go in this third quarter. Well, I'll tell you one thing. The obvious calls to be made in this ball game have not been made, but the calls that you would not expect to be made have been. And that just is how the officiating has gone in this ball game. To say that they're going to use this as a training tape would be irresponsible on my part. 43-35, Rose with the lead by 8. And Jansen still down near the center circle with 8.3 seconds to go. And again, going back to that big story, Tom Brady has announced that he is going to retire from professional football. And that story just broke a few seconds ago. He has come out and announced that he's leaving. So Jansen now will leave the ball game, and she will sit down on the bench. She left under her own power, and into the contest is Carly Dalton. 8.3 left to go in the third quarter. Dalton will inbound it to Shelby Turner. Turner with a right-hand dribble around a pick by Scott. Dribbles right of the lane, threw up a shot, foul called on Aguion, and it'll be a 2-shot violation. Shelby Turner will go to the line. Aguion picks up the foul. That is her first. And that puts Rose over the limit, but there's only 1.9 seconds to go in the quarter. So Turner spins it, shoots it, got it. Shelby with 6 in the ball game. And she goes line left for the second one. Puts it up. That one missed it. And the rebound taken down by Jester, and that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. Your score at the end of 3 as we head to the fourth. It's Rose 43 and the Mount 36 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
For more than a century, Mount St. Joseph University has prepared nursing leaders who serve their patients with the heart of a lion. With flexible undergraduate and graduate programs, the Mount will help you climb higher. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/nursing.
Official Investigations and Security Services in Cincinnati is your official provider of investigative, surveillance, and process servicing, uniformed, armed, and unarmed security services, executive protection, and bodyguard services. Official Investigation and Security Services is not only licensed in the tri-state area, but also Georgia, Tennessee, Michigan, West Virginia, and Texas. Not only private investigation services, but also mobile notary public services and more. Call Official Investigation and Security Services in Cincinnati, 844-263-3424. Well, since 2010, Rose leads the all-time series in this one, 19-2. All-time, they lead at 27-7, but the Lions have won 2 out of 3, but that also includes the game of December 11th when Rose came away with a 76-63 win over the Mount. But right now, all that stuff doesn't matter. 43-36, Rose on top as we head into the final 10-minute stanza. And the Lions will have the basketball to open up this fourth quarter. Chloe Jansen back into the ballgame after that injury with 8 seconds to go. She's back in with the basketball. On the right side, it goes to Carly Dalton. Dalton on the backdoor feed to Jansen. Lost it, triple team, picked up off the floor by Baum. Baum will bring it the other way. Jansen slow to get up the floor. Black, she walked, laid it up and in. Boy, right in front of the officials, she took 3 steps and no call on the layup. 45-36. Black with 12 in the ball game. Top of the key, Dalton. Turner with it, bounce pass right of the lane, off Dalton's hands, but knocked out of bounds by Wilson. And it will stay with the Lions. 9:28 to go. Dalton will put it in play. Dalton right of the circle, lobs it out top of the key to Jansen. Jansen between the circles, bounce pass goes to Scott, and a reach-in foul will be called on Aguion. Aguillon picks up her first. And that is the first against Rose here in the fourth quarter. Jansen will put it in play. Jansen to the left of the scorer's table. Takes a lot of time. Now gets it back into Turner. Off to Jansen again. Top of the key. Haley Scott to Jansen. Top of the circle. Pass goes to Oldendick on the right wing. Back out front to Jansen. Looking underneath. Chloe. Jab step to the bucket. Now drives right of the lane. Lost the handle. Got it back. Laid it up and in, and she's fouled. Boy, Chloe created that all by herself. She's got 17. She'll go to the line looking for 18. And she's drawn the Lions to within 7 again at 45-38. And Jansen walked away from the line and I'm not sure, she had a coughing fit. Puts that one in. The official blew his whistle and walked in, wanted to know if she was okay. She said yes. Canned the free throw, and I'm still not sure she's actually feeling well. 45-39, Lions down by 6. Baum's going to bring it across. Baum looking down low, can't find anyone. Now top of the key to Wilson. To the free throw line, Jester into the right corner to Black for the 3. Got it. Boy, you cannot leave her alone for a three-pointer. Just cannot be done. She's shooting 38% from 3 this year. And it's 48-39. Lions down by 9, and then Dalton threw it right by Chloe Jansen and out of bounds. So the turnover, the 13th of the ball game, gives it back to Rose. Baum will bring it across. Baum on the right wing. Gets a bounce pass to Jester at the right elbow. Top of the key, Black. Left wing, Wilson. Back out front to Black. Black pump fake, now goes for the 3. Top of the circle, rattled it home. That's 18 in the ball game for Black, and it's 51-39. Rose leads it by 12. Top of the key, Dalton. Dalton with it, left-hand dribble. Gets it off to Scott. On the right side, Turner. Turner with the left-hand dribble inside the lane. Stops in the lane, spins, put it up with the right hand, off the glass, rim and in. And Turner gets her 8th point of the ball game. 51-41, a 10-point Rose lead. Left wing. Black, cross-court pass to the right wing to Baum, to the right elbow, Jester, underneath to Burnham. Burnham one step, threw it up too hard. Rebound comes down into the hands of Carly Dalton. Dalton will clear it off to Jansen. Jansen from right to left, to the top of the circle. Jansen, guarded by Baum out of the man-to-man. Hands it off to Turner. Bounce pass left of the circle to Dalton. Back to Turner, and Turner shuffled the feet and walked with the basketball. 7:25 left to go. Lions with 15 turnovers in this game that have led to 22 points by Rose-Hulman here this afternoon. You just cannot turn the ball over that many times and expect to win. Top of the key to the free throw line, Jester. High-low action to Burnham, laid it up, no. Burnham knocked Dalton to the floor, no call, and Dalton gets up slow again. And Jansen will bring it across. Jansen, top of the circle, goes to Scott. Scott skips it over to Jansen, top of the key. Jansen pirouettes, now on the right wing to Dalton. Dalton with 10 on the shot clock, back to Jansen. Jansen back to Dalton into the lane, got knocked to the floor, and a foul will be called against Rose-Hulman. And that's going to be on Baum. Baum with her first. And that's the 3rd against Rose as a team with 6:50 to go in the ball game. Lob pass out front to Jansen as the shot clock resets to 20. Bounce pass on the right side, Scott. Now back to Jansen. Jansen on a pick by Scott. Got it back to Scott into the left corner. Oldendick for 3. Hit it off the back iron. Rim no good. And the rebound, Wilson. Boy, the Lions just have not been able to hit anything three-point wise today. Shooting just 32% from the arc. On the left-hand side, Black all alone. I thought she was going to pop that one. Gets it out to Wilson, now to Baum. Baum with it right wing to the top of the key to Black all alone. She's going to pop it again. Missed that one. Rebound as Burnham goes over the top, and a foul is going to be called on Burnham. And that will be just her first personal foul. 51-41. And the Lions have the basketball. Well, there appeared to be Julia Gooding is back into the ball game now for the Lions, and sitting down is Oldendick. Dalton picks up the dribble. Can't find anyone to get it to. Now does top of the key to Gooding. Gooding with the right-hand dribble on the right wing to Shelby Turner. Crossover dribble on the left side. It goes to Jansen. 10 on the shot clock. Underneath on a nice feed to Dalton. Blocked from behind and out of bounds by Jester. Boy, a good block by Jester. Made up a lot of ground after she was beaten to the bucket by Dalton. Dalton will put it in play, does to Gooding, between the circles to Jansen. Tried to put up a long three-pointer, and it was partially blocked out of the air by Baum. Now Baum will rush it into the front court to Wilson, right wing, just in front of the arc from 18. Got it. Wilson's got 12 in the ball game, and it's a 53-41, 12-point Rose lead. Scott, top of the circle. Left wing it goes to Turner. Turner on the right side to Dalton. Dalton with it, top of the key. Dalton looked for the three, bounce pass to Scott at the right elbow. Now top of the key to Jansen. Back over to Haley Scott. Lit it up, no, but a foul will be called on the play. And the foul is going to be called. And it looks like it's going to be on Jester. Jester with her first. That's going to put Rose over the limit. They've got 5 fouls in this fourth quarter, and the Lions don't have any, so it should be pretty entertaining the next 5 minutes. Going line left to Scott, put it up around the rim, no good. Scott line left for the second one. Men's game coming up right after this one, and around 4 o'clock. Second one up, that one's no good again. Rebound in the corner, knocked out of bounds. And the outside official is being asked. He didn't know who it was. He was so busy talking with John Prevost, he never saw who hit the ball. The underneath official asked him who hit the ball last, and he said, let's just go this way. He never saw it. On the left side is Wilson. Bounce pass goes back down top of the key to Black. She's going to shoot the long three. Got it. Black with 21. And it's a 15-point Rose lead. We're under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Jansen with it off to Scott, top of the circle. Gets it to Oldendick. Oldendick right wing, inside the arc. Now crossover dribble, top of the circle. Oldendick gets it to Jansen. Chloe with the right-hand dribble with 4.5 remaining. Gets it to Scott, top of the key. Oldendick, 10 on the shot clock. Oldendick got the ball stripped away from behind by Black, and it'll go out of bounds. 6 on the shot clock, and the Lions will have it on the baseline. And before that happens, we'll have the media timeout. 4:29 left to go in the ball game from the Harrington Center. Your score, it is Rose 56, Mount 41 on Ultimate.
When I realized the Mount was a Division III school, and if I enrolled, not only could I afford to go, but I'd get a chance to play. Well, that changed the game.
Get the best and start your order at barbarianapparel.com or email any questions at barbariancustomers@gmail.com. Well, in Division I college basketball this afternoon, Iowa State is leading Mizzou 38-34, about 3/4 of the way through the second half. Auburn by 7 over Oklahoma, 50-43. 14 minutes left to go in that ball game. Creighton is leading Xavier in the second half, 13.5 remaining. Now that game is tied up at 32. And Arizona at halftime is tied up with Arizona State at 32. Haley Scott will put it in play right of her own bucket. Scott looking, gets it off to Jansen, right sideline. Now to Oldendick, right elbow. Oldendick in the lane, threw up a left-handed shot. Got blocked out of bounds, and I guess we're going to have a shot clock violation because none of the officials decided they wanted to call it. Ball went out of bounds, but it'll go back to Rose anyway, so it doesn't matter. 56-41. 4:13 left to go. Pass knocked away by Jansen. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Black of Rose near the timeline. Now back out to Baum in the left corner to Wilson for the long three. Got it. Wilson with 15. And this thing has really wound up. Rose found their shooting streak, and they are really shooting the ball well, 42%. In that third quarter, they shot 46%. Here in this quarter, they're shooting 62%. Shot by Jansen, put up no good, no foul. She got knocked to the floor, picked off the floor. Black drives inside, lays it up and in. Black has got 23 in the ball game, and it's a 19-point Rose lead. Turner with it, off to Oldendick, now top of the key to Scott. Scott into the left corner to Gooding. Pump fake, dribbles left to the lane. Gooding top of the key to Scott. Scott will dribble left to the lane, down to the baseline. 15-footer, missed everything. And the rebound taken down by Wilson. Wilson into the front court. It goes to Black. Black left to the wing. Picked up the dribble. Back out front to Baum. Baum with it top side. Now on the right wing to Nora Wilson. Wilson back out front to Black. Black looking down low to Wilson in the right corner, down to the right baseline, right block into the lane, threw it up with the right hand, no good, it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Burnham, and back to the Lions. Carly Dalton will come in, Julia Gooding will leave for the Lions, and now Rowan Hine is going to come back into the ball game. And the Lions are going to use a 30-second timeout with 2:55 left to go in the ball game. And while we've got this opportunity, let's take a look at some final scores from this afternoon in college basketball. Finals today, it was Duke over Louisville, 74-65. Davidson defeated LaSalle, 77-69. LSU lost to TCU this afternoon, 77-68. And it was Michigan State beating Michigan this afternoon, 83-67. Bama will host fourth-ranked Baylor coming up at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and Illinois plays at Northwestern at 4:30. And in case you missed it, Tom Brady announced his retirement this afternoon. 2:55 left to go in the ball game. Lions will inbound it, and Shelby Turner will bring it across the timeline into the front court. Bounce pass to Dalton. Dalton hands it off to Chloe Jansen. Jansen pump fake on the three, now dribbles out of a crowd to the right side. Jansen around a pick, dribbles left of the lane, picks up her dribble, top of the key to Scott. Scott Burnham just knocked Jansen to the floor, and a foul is going to be called on Burnham. Weren't sure they were going to call that one. Jansen got knocked right down, and on Burnham, that is her second personal foul. That was a block that Andrew Weeks would have been happy with on the football field, and Burnham gets called for the foul for it. 60-41, line left. Jansen put it up, no good. It's the first free throw Chloe has missed here today. 2:36 remaining. Lions just one person on the lane, put up by Jansen, no good, and the rebound, Hine. Hine will bring it across from left to right. Hine on the right wing, it goes to Black. Black looking underneath, goes left baseline to Hine, underneath on the reverse side to Burnham, and she's fouled from behind, missed the shot, but Haley Scott get hit with the foul. Haley with her fourth personal foul. And that's the first against the Lions as a team. Burnham is 3 for 4 from the line this afternoon, 7 points on the day. Puts it up, and it is good. Burnham with 8. Now she'll look for 9 with 2:22 left to go. 61-41, second one by Burnham. That one's out, no good off the side iron. Hine got the rebound out of a crowd and dribbles it out near the timeline. Hine just out-hustled everybody for that ball. Left wing Black, 15 on the shot clock. Black, right side Hine, long three, right of the circle, missed everything. But Baum got the rebound off the floor, and she dribbles it out of a crowd. Top of the key, Baum on the left wing, goes to Black. Black step back three-pointer at the end of the 30-second shot clock buzzer, no good. And Dalton got the rebound. Gets it off to Chloe Jansen. Jansen with it, now to Scott, top of the key. Jansen around a pick. She's going to launch the long three. Got it. Chloe Jansen, 21 in the ball game. That's her third three-pointer of the afternoon. And it's 61-44. A minute and a half to go in the ball game. On the right side, Hine dribbles down to the right block, back out to Black, 14-footer right of the lane, got it. Black has got 25 in the ball game. She has been outstanding here this afternoon. 63-44, Rose by 19. With it, Chloe Jansen down to Dalton on the right sideline, back out to Jansen. A minute to go, and Dan Benjamin is going to call a timeout. 63-44, Rose with a 19-point lead. Boy, in this second half, they have really picked up the shooting percentage. They were 6 of 13 in the third quarter and 8 for 14.
Take the sciences to new heights at Mount St. Joseph University, where world-class professors have prepared successful scientists for generations. Put your passion into action with our biology, chemistry, social work, psychology, and computer science programs. Gain real-world experience through faculty-led research projects and paid co-ops, or develop an industry-changing app like Cicada Safari. For more than 100 years, the Mount has prepared leaders who serve the common good with the heart of a lion. Climb higher at Mount St.
Really taken control of things in the second half. They have outscored the Lions 42-20 with a minute left to go in this ball game. Lions are going to fall to 6-10, 3-6 in the Heartland Conference. And this is a game that they really needed to win. Dan Benjamin down to one timeout left for him. And, of course, John Prevost, who really hasn't had to do much anything here in the second half. His team has really taken control. Has all 4 timeouts left. Chloe Jansen will put it in play in the front court. Does near the timeline to Shelby Turner. Turner with a right-hand dribble, right of the lane, down into the right corner to Oldendick for the long three. Missed it off the front iron. And Rowan Hine got the rebound. Hine will bring it from left to right. Hine looks over to her head coach, John Prevost, who's got the mask on, and he's calling out the plays. Left of the circle, it goes to Baum inside the three-point arc, top of the key to Black. Now on the left side, Wilson. Wilson with a half a minute to go, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it off to Hine, right of the circle. Hine lobs it into the lane to Burnham, spins to the baseline, laid it up and in. Burnham's got 10 in the ball game. And the Lions are down again by 21, 18 seconds to go. Gooding with it, top of the circle, off to Jansen. Jansen has really played a lot of minutes today. I think she's only set the bench maybe a minute. Jansen, top of the key to Dalton, long three, banked it off the backboard, no good. Gooding got the rebound, back out to Dalton, 2 seconds, off to Jansen. Jansen, the floater, will count if it goes, but it doesn't, and that's the ball game. Your final score here this evening, it is Rose 65 and the Mount 44. Rose really did a job defensively on the Lions in the second half, outscoring the Lions 42-20 in the second half to win it this afternoon by the final score of 65-44 here today. We'll be back to wrap things up from the Harrington Center and get ourselves ready for the second half of this doubleheader when we return after these timeouts.
Changing lives is what great teachers do. And as I saw more students struggling to read, I looked to Mount St. Joseph University for help. The Mount is a national leader in reading science with highly effective research-based methods. Their faculty equipped me to teach students with a range of learning differences, and I was able to make an immediate impact in the classroom. The Mount's fully online reading science program helped me climb higher in my career, but more importantly, is improving the lives of my students. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/read.
Medical care for your child is important, and your choice in doctors should be well thought out and have your complete confidence.
Mount St. Joseph alum Dr. Libby Spees is one of you. She's from Cincinnati and practices here. Dr. Spees understands what's important to parents when it comes to their child's well-being. She treasures her patients, watching them grow and forging relationships with the families. And she's accepting new patients. Call for an appointment today at 513-246-8900. Dr. Libby Spees. Well, we got a pretty good crowd coming in here for this afternoon's ball game. The Game 2 of this doubleheader coming up in just about a half an hour with the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers men's team taking on the Mount St. Joseph men. Well, the first game was a good game up till halftime. At halftime, the Lions were on top of things heading into the second half, 24-21, and neither team could really buy a bucket in that second half of action. Combined, really, Rose was shooting only 30% from the field, and so was the Mount, but Rose really ratcheted up not only the defense, but their offense. They came out in that third quarter, hit 6 of 13 shots for 46%, 3 of 5 from three-point range. And then in the fourth quarter, they hit 9 of 15 shots from the field and 50% of their three-pointers, and they ended up shooting 24 of 55 on the game for 43.5% and 9 of 21 from three-point range for 43%. They were simply outstanding in the second half, and they won it going away by a final of 65-44. Rose-Hulman now 7-6 overall. They are 5-3 in Heartland Conference play. While the Mount St. Joseph Lions dropped to 6-10, they have now lost 3 in a row. They'll be back in action on Wednesday night here at home against Bluffton, and that game will get underway at 7:30. But they are now 3-6 in the Heartland Conference, and depending upon what Manchester did this afternoon, that's going to put the Mount 2 full games behind Manchester, and they're 1 game closer to Franklin to not making the tournament at the end of the year. As we've told you, the tournament is going to consist of the top 8 teams in the conference, and it will begin in about 3 weeks from tomorrow. So the Lions lose it here this afternoon. When we come back, we'll go over the individual stats for this afternoon's ball game when we return right after this timeout. You're a Lions fan. Own it. And we are the radio home of Mount St. Joseph Lions Sports, UltimateSportsTalk.com. Football, basketball, wrestling, volleyball, softball, baseball. We are Cincinnati's sports website and also the home of the Ohio Baseball Weekly Show every Monday night during the baseball season. We are the home of the Mount St. Joseph Lions, UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Where are you headed? Where would you like to go? New heights, right? At Mount St. Joseph University, we integrate academic excellence, real-world experience, and individual attention so that you can climb higher. Begin your ascent at msj.edu.
Well, the Lions lose it here this afternoon. They have now lost 2 of the last 4 against Rose-Hulman, and as we said, they really needed this game here this afternoon, but they lose it by a final of 65-44. The men on the floor right now getting ready to get this game underway. We're about 21 minutes away from the opening tip-off of this afternoon's second game of the doubleheader, the men's game here today. Let's take a look at the individual stats for the contest. First of all, for the Lions, they were led in scoring by Chloe Jansen, and that's probably going to be the main thing for the rest of the year for this team. Jansen, 21 points on 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 5 from three-point range. She was 4 of 6 from the line. Chloe had 1 rebound, 4 assists, 1 steal, 6 turnovers in 35 minutes of action. Her, Shelby Turner, and Haley Scott all played 39, 39, and 39 minutes. Shelby Turner, in those 39 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist.
Carly Dalton, 9 points in the ball game in 32 minutes. Dalton, 3 of 12 from the field, 1 of 5 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Dalton with 9 rebounds in the contest, and she had 1 steal in the ball game. Haley Scott, 3 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from the line, 0 of 2 from three-point range. Scott had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal in 38 minutes of play. And Ella Oldendick had 3 points on 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from three-point range. Ella had 4 steals and 2 rebounds in 30 minutes of action this afternoon. As far as Rose-Hulman is concerned, they had 3 players in double figures. Ashley Black had 25 on 5 of 9 from three-point range, 10 of 16 from the field. She had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals in the contest in 30 minutes of action. Remember, she didn't start this game. She came off the bench. Nora Wilson had 14 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from three-point range. She had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block shot in 36 minutes, and 10 points going to Burnham. Burnham, 10 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. She had 5 rebounds and 1 block shot in 25 minutes of play. 4 points going to Igion. Igion, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from the line. 3 rebounds in the ballgame for Igion in 6 minutes of action. And Rowan Hine only played 12 minutes because she was in foul trouble for most of the game. She only had 2 points in the contest, only shot the ball 3 times, made 1 bucket, and she had 6 rebounds and 4 assists in just 12 minutes of action. Shows just how much that girl makes a difference on the floor for Rose-Hulman. And 1 point going to Kaylon Jester. Jester, 1 of 2 from the line. She had 2 rebounds and an assist in 18 minutes of action. Lions were out-rebounded in the contest by 7, 39-32. They did have 10 offensive rebounds and 22 defensive rebounds, but Rose had 11 offensive rebounds and 28 defensive rebounds. Lions just could not keep up with Rose the way they moved the ball around. Rose dished out 16 assists in the ball game. The Lions only had 7 assists. Turnovers, 16 for the Lions, 10 for Rose, and points off turnovers. Rose had 24 points off of those turnovers by the Lions, while the Lions can only reciprocate with 10. In the paint, Rose, as usual, won that battle 20-14 over the Lions in the contest, and the Lions just could not keep up with Rose in the second half, and they end up losing it by a final score of 65-44. We're going to wrap things up for this first game and get ready for game number 2 of this afternoon's contest between Rose-Hulman and the Mount St. Joseph Lions when we return right after this final timeout.
Your shipping manager left to find themselves, leaving you lost. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, whether it's spiritware, gifts, or snacks. But the Roar Store is more. They offer everything from notebooks to laundry detergent, even brake fluid and tire repair, plus a wide range of food and drink. And it's just a walk away. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
While the Lions are getting set to take on the Engineers here this afternoon, the women have already gotten their game done, and that was a 65-44 victory. Lions will play again on Wednesday night here at home. The women will be taking on Bluffton, and that game will get underway at 7:30 here at the Harrington Center. So that's going to do it for game number 1 here this afternoon. Time now to turn our attention to game number 2 this afternoon, which has the men playing each other. And this one is another one that should be very, very interesting because Rose is a tough team to battle this afternoon. And we might be coming up here and talk with Dan Benjamin after this afternoon's ball game. Let's get that over to you, Dan. All right, thanks for joining us, Dan. This second half for you was kind of a nightmare offensively.
Yeah, we couldn't get anything going.
having a short bench makes it tough to begin with. Thought we had a good enough rest at halftime, but we came out, messed up the very first play. We drew up. And I told myself after the last game I'm not going to draw up any more plays at halftime, and I still did it. But we didn't get in the flow the first 3 or 4 minutes. They did. That was the difference in the game. Once they got that lead, we were tired of fighting like hell just to get back in it.
What did they do defensively? Any changes at all in the second half that you saw?
No. We just didn't perform. And when shots weren't going for us, we got down ourselves and let our defensive guard down a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the stats
I
or
have not.
But you shot only 30% from the field. But the big telling stat was they outscored us in the second half 44-20.
Yeah. They got scores, there's no doubt. As you saw that, we shut down 23 early in the first half and 10. She was in foul trouble. That helped us. 14 came off the bench and started hitting a little bit, and 25 did the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, they're like us in a way. If you got people scoring, 3, 4, 5 girls scoring, it don't matter what you do. You're not going to get stopped. So, and we didn't have that. We didn't have 3 or 4, 5 girls scoring. We missed some shots, but, you know, we talked about it in the locker room. 3 or 4 minutes worth of defense or different atmosphere in that third quarter changes the whole game.
Yeah, when you look at this, I mean, in the first half, it was really played. You guys played it at your pace, the way you wanted it played. Everything was going according to the way you wanted it to. And then the second half, it just went right out the window.
Yeah, and you can see that we lacked a little bit of maturity. We had some turnovers. We got mad, and we fouled and made dumb fouls like 3 or 4 in a row. And you can't do that. You can't do that in a tight game if you want to pull out a tight game. And we got to learn to grow and be better teammates at that point.
6 games left. Every game's important.
Every game's important, but we finally got more players than games left, so that's a good thing.
Dan, thanks for joining us here after the game.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. So the Lions lose it here this afternoon, 65-44 in game number 1 of the doubleheader here today. So, as we said, let's turn our attention now to game number 2 with the men coming on to the scoreboard here this afternoon. The Lions, well, they are 6-11 overall. They are 2-8 in Heartland Conference play, and they have lost 6 in a row, and Rose has won 8 in a row over the Lions coming into this afternoon's ball game. For Rose, they are now 10-6 on the season, and they are 6-4 in Heartland Conference play. They're coming in off of a loss on Wednesday night to Hanover, 55-43. Lions are coming in off of a loss also to Defiance on Wednesday night here at the Harrington Center, 67-60. The last time these two teams met was on December the 11th at Rose, and Rose won it by 4, 60-56. The main guys you want to keep an eye out for Rose here this afternoon, very simple. Dylan Duff and Terry Hicks, along with Max Chaplin. Chaplin is their leading scorer at 14.1 a game. Terry Hicks averages 11 points a game, and Dylan Duff 10.9 points a game. But also, Hicks is grabbing almost 9 rebounds a game, and that is huge for the 6'5 junior. For the Lions, only 4 men in double figures. Devin Young leading the way with 15 points a game. Brady Thomas, 13 points a contest. David Lures is averaging 10 points a contest for the Lions coming into this afternoon's ball game. Big, huge game here this afternoon for the Lions, and we'll tell you why when we return right after this timeout.
Teaching is my calling. So when I needed to renew my license, I chose Mount St. Joseph University. The Mount offers the only program in the state of Ohio that allows you to combine 2 education endorsements to earn a graduate degree. In less than 2 years, I combined the reading and gifted intervention specialist endorsements. Classes were convenient, fully online, and I received personal attention from my professors. The Mount helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/Ohio.
Indeed presents Closing the Interview with Mariano Rivera.
First, do some research on the team. That's a great lineup. And know what you're worth. Make sure that you have some good lighting. That works too. Then find the right grip and let it fly.
Hi.
You got this.
Hi.
Dave Mitchell back here at the Harrington Center. Let's take a look at why this game is so important to the Lions. We've told you throughout the afternoon that the Heartland Conference has officially, unofficially decided to go with the top 8 teams being those schools that will make the postseason tournament. Well, if that's the way they're going to go, the Lions right now are the first team out. They are 2-8 in the conference. They are a full game behind Earlham at 2-6. And that game that we had canceled against Earlham a couple of weeks ago may turn out to be a very, very crucial missed game by the Lions this year. Here's a look at the conference standings heading into this afternoon's action. Hanover is on top of things with a record of 10-1. They've got a 2-game lead over Anderson at 8-3. Rose-Hulman comes in third at 6-4, and then Defiance at 5-4. Manchester is in the 5th spot at 6-5. Franklin is 6th at 5-6. Transylvania is 7th at 4-5, and they've already beat the Mount so far. And Earlham is 2-6, and we've had that one game with Earlham postponed. So the bottom 2 teams in the conference, Mount St. Joseph at 2-8, and Bluffton at 1-7. And as Toby Kerrigan says, any of these bottom 3 teams, Earlham, Mount, or Bluffton, can play with anybody in the conference, or they could get blown out by anybody in the conference. So that's pretty much the way things are shaping up as we head into tournament play coming up in just about 3 weeks. Now, today's action around the Heartland Conference, let's take a look at what's going to be going on today. Anderson is playing at Earlham. All these games got underway at 3 o'clock. Manchester is at Franklin. Defiance at Hanover. And Bluffton is at Transylvania. That game is getting underway here the same time this one is. When we come back, we'll be talking with head coach Toby Kerrigan, and we'll do that right after this timeout.
Dayton Children's cares about the health of your children. Hi, I'm Kirk Herbstreit. Growing up in Centerville, my parents taught me the importance of being healthy, and now I'm teaching my kids. Childhood obesity is on the rise, but there are small steps that we can take to fight it. Turn off video games and go outside, ride bikes, go to the park, or learn a new dance. Parents, once we get moving, our kids will follow. Get moving!
Dayton Children's, experts you trust, caring for the children you love.
Well, it's really kind of surprising after the snowstorm that we had around southern Ohio last night, how many people have shown up here at the Harrington Center to see this game here this afternoon between Rose-Hulman and the Mount St. Joseph Lions. The Fighting Engineers, boy, they always follow their team well, and they followed it again well here this afternoon. Luckily, the snow stopped about 2 o'clock this morning, and everything is back and normal except for the cold, chilly weather that is happening here around the Cincinnati area. This one, again, a must-win. It really is for the Lions. They need to win this ball game to keep pace if they have any hopes of getting into postseason play. They've got 6 games left after today, 2 games home and 4 on the road. And we talked to Toby Kerrigan about that earlier this afternoon. Toby, before this afternoon's game with Rose-Hulman, I want to go back a couple of weeks and talk about the first game that we played against the Engineers, because in that ball game, it's almost been the epitome of the season, in my opinion, because you got up, fell back, battled back into the game, and then just didn't have enough to get over the hump. Is that kind of the way you feel things have gone?
Yeah, I mean, we played well enough to win on the road. They're one of the top teams in the league, and in the end, just didn't make enough shots, didn't get enough stops to finish it off. Ended up getting beat by 3 up there, which is a really tough place to play.
You know, when you look at our defense this year, and I've gone back and looked at most of the scores and everything, our defense has been, I'm going to say, pretty consistent. You've been able to really hang your hat on the defense. It's been the offense that's been up and down. Is that correct?
We've had a little bit of inconsistency offensively. Defensively, too. For the most part, we've been pretty solid in giving ourselves a chance to win. But offensively, yeah, we've just been a little inconsistent. Like, just can't find a game where everybody's clicking on the same cylinder. So we'll have to do that today because Rose is battling for the top of the league right now, and they're huge like they always are, and they've got great guard play and older guys out there, getting things done. So we'll have to play really well today.
There's a fine line between winning and losing, and a team really has to learn how to win ball games. I know this is a senior-laden team that we've got here, but it's always been something that's come up and bit them, and they haven't been able to win. I hope I'm asking it correctly, but it's always been something different, hasn't it?
Well, that's one thing about, we talk about it all the time when you look back at a game, like it's a 1 or 2 possession game. So you have to really be locked in on everything you're doing offensively and defensively, because our margin for errors is really small, like it is for most teams in this league. That's why this league is always like everybody's can beat anybody. Yeah. So if you're not locked in and you make too many mistakes like we did on Wednesday, you won't give yourself a chance to win.
I asked Dane Gardner this the other night, but the way that he's played, he's really been extremely consistent this year.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, he does a great job crab dribbling and getting to the rim, using the shot fake. And even though guys are bigger than him, he's crafty enough to be able to get the ball to the rim. And he's doing a great job defensively and rebounding the ball. He's just he shares the ball. Sometimes I tell him too much. I was like, you should have shot that last one instead of throwing it out. But he just smiles. But he's having a great freshman year.
One thing I asked him also was that move that he's got down low when he pump fakes. How does he stay away from walking? Because he does it the best that I think I've ever seen.
I don't know. He does a pretty good job. So yeah. I don't want to give his secrets away, I guess.
Well, now as you head in against Rose-Hulman, let's look at the rest of the season. After today, you've got 6 games left, 1 spot left unofficially for tournament play. So every game down the stretch now is going to be important.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's a single elimination game every game, and that's the way I tried to get them to treat today. Is like, hey, this is the conference championship game today. We got to win this game. So, we'll see. Like I said, Rose has they're so balanced. They have multiple guys who can score the ball. They do a great job rebounding. They've been getting double figures on the offensive glass the last couple games. So we'll really have to block out and do a good job of playing without the foul and try to keep them off the glass.
Yeah, and they're so big and long, they take up a lot of space defensively, don't they?
Yeah, they've always been good defensively because of their length and athleticism. So and Coach Lloyd always does a great job defensively. They're usually pretty hard to score on. So we'll have to. Like every game, we'll have to be pretty good offensively and defensively to have a chance to win.
It's a good one having this one at home considering the weather, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. The snow looks nice, but I'm not a big fan, so yeah, it's good to be home.
All right, one final question. I never do this, but I'm going to ask for a prediction. Cincinnati, Kansas City tomorrow.
I don't care what the score is as long as Cincinnati has more points than Kansas City. But I hope the Bengals win, so hoo-day.
All right. Good luck today, Toby. Thank you.
Well, obviously, Toby and Bear are in the same category as far as who they want to see win tomorrow between Cincinnati and Kansas City. Both teams warming up here as we're getting set to get this one underway. Decent crowd here this afternoon at the Harrington Center, and good to have you along here on UltimateSportsTalk.com. I'm Dave Mitchell. When we come back, we're going to have the starting lineups and the opening tip of this afternoon's ball game, and we'll do all that when we return right after these timeouts.
When I needed to renew my teaching license, Mount St. Joseph University offered the only program in Ohio that allowed me to combine 2 education endorsements to earn a graduate degree fully online. The Mount helped me climb higher. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/Ohio. Teaching is my calling. So when I needed to renew my license, I chose Mount St. Joseph University. The Mount offers the only program in the state of Ohio that allows you to combine 2 education endorsements to earn a graduate degree. In less than 2 years, I combined the reading and gifted intervention specialist endorsements. Classes were convenient, fully online, and I received personal attention from my professors. The Mount helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/Ohio.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, whether it's spirit wear, gifts, or snacks. But the Roar Store is more. They offer everything from notebooks to laundry detergent, even brake fluid and tire repair, plus a wide range of food and drink. And it's just a walk away. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
Teaching is my calling. So when I needed to renew my license, I chose Mount St. Joseph University. The Mount offers the only program in the state of Ohio that allows you to combine 2 education endorsements to earn a graduate degree. In less than 2 years, I combined the reading and gifted intervention specialist endorsements. Classes were convenient, fully online, and I received personal attention from my professors. The Mount helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/Ohio.
It is basketball time here from the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. I'm Dave Mitchell. Good to have you along this afternoon here on UltimateSportsTalk.com, and we have got another good one here this afternoon. Game 2 of our doubleheader, and it has the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers at 10-6 overall, 6-4 in conference play, taking on the Mount St. Joseph Lions at 6. Both of these teams are coming in off of losses on Wednesday night. Rose-Hulman fell at Hanover 55-43. That moved their road record to 4-3 overall. And for the Lions, they lost to Defiance here at the Harrington Center, 67-60 in the contest. And that moved their home record this year to 2-4. As now let's check out the starting lineups for this afternoon's ball game. First of all, for the visiting Rose-Hulman Engineers, as they are not up on the scoreboard, so we're going to get them as they come onto the floor for Rusty Lloyd's crew. All right, so here's the starting lineups for this evening's ball game. At the forwards will be number 30, Terry Hicks, a 6'5 junior, averaging 11 points per ball game. At the other forward will be Trey Wirtz. Wirtz, of number 55, a 6'7 graduate student, averaging 7 points and 5 rebounds a contest. Max Chaplin will be a 1 guard, averaging 14 points a game, 2.3 rebounds. Chaplin, a 6'2 junior, number 5 on the back of his uniform. Samvit Ram is number 24, a 6'3 senior, averaging 7.5 points a game. And Jackson Kabrick. Kabrick will be the other guard, 5.6 points per ball game, and he will be the point guard this afternoon. So it's Hicks, Wirtz, Ram, Kabrick, and Chaplin for Rusty Lloyd in his 8th year as head coach. 115 wins against 74 defeats. He is assisted by John Lester. Now for the Lions, they will start out. Devin Young, number 1, a 6'6 senior, averaging 15 points a game. Tanner Close is at the other forward, a 6'1 senior, number 2, averaging 7 points and 3.5 rebounds per game. Jack Kohler is going to get a start today. He's number 21, a 6-foot sophomore, 5 points, 2 rebounds a contest. Brady Thomas at 1 guard. Brady, a 5'10 senior, number 23. He's averaging 13 points and 3 rebounds. And David Lewers will be at the other guard. Lewers, a 6-foot senior, number 24, 10.5 points a game, 2 rebounds. So it's Young, Close, Kohler, Thomas, and Lewers, the starting 5 for the Lions under head coach Toby Kerrigan. 129 wins and 133 defeats coming into this afternoon's contest. Lions are adorned in their dark gray uniforms, the home uniforms with dark blue numerals and trim. And the tip is controlled into the backcourt to Rose-Hulman. And we are underway. Rose going from right to left across your computer screen. With the basketball on the right side is Kabrick. Kabrick down into the corner for a long 3-point shot by Samvit Ram, and he puts it up and in. Ram gives Rose the early lead at 3-0. Into the front court, Brady Thomas. Rose starts out in a man-to-man. Thomas in the lane. Gets it out into the corner to Tanner Close for the long 3. Got it. Tanner ties things up at 3 apiece with his first 3 of the ball game. Into the front court comes Kabrick. Kabrick, number 15 on the back of his uniform, hands it off on the left-hand side to Chaplin. Chaplin down into the left-hand corner Hicks back out to Chaplin. Chaplin gets it to Wertz, top of the circle. Wertz looking things over, can't find anyone. Now top of the key, Cabrick dribbles left of the lane, dumps it off to Wertz, put it up in the lane, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Wertz got it back, one dribble left of the lane, back out to Cabrick, top of the key to Ram. Now over to Cabrick, left wing, left of the circle it goes to Wertz. Wertz with the top of the key. Cabrick put it up off the glass, rim and in. Cabrick hits the three, and it gives Rose the lead again at 6-3 as we're under 18 and a half minutes to go in this first half of action. Devin Young right of the circle, gets it on the right side to Brady Thomas. Brady Thomas to the right elbow, 15-footer, hit the front iron, no, but chasing it down is Lures. Trying to get a cross-court pass underneath to Devin Young, but it's knocked out of bounds by Wertz. So it will stay with the Lions underneath their own bucket. 19 on the shot clock. Brady Thomas will put it in, and the Lions lob it in to Devin Young to the free throw line. Tanner Close back over to Lures. Free throw line, left elbow jumper, no good. Tipped up, no again by Lures, and it's grabbed up by Cabrick on the baseline. Gets it off to Chaplin into the front court. Chaplin to the top of the key to the line, pulls up from 17, around the rim, nope. And Tanner Close gets the rebound for the Mountain. Close gets it off to Brady Thomas into the front court up the left side. Under 18 minutes to go in the half. Thomas dribbles on the right side, backs outside the arc, off to the Young, back to Thomas to the free throw line. Left wing Lures, back to Thomas, around a pick by Young. He'll drive the lane as it opened up, put it up and in. Thomas has got 5, Lions down by a point at 6-5 early in this ball game. Cabrick the other way up the right side, now with a left-hand dribble to the inside the lane, 13-footer just inside the line, nope. Wertz got the offensive rebound, though, for the Engineers. To the baseline, spins to the baseline. Now back outside, he'll go to Cabrick. On the left wing, Samvit Ram. He's going to dribble down to the left baseline, pull up, top of the key, Wertz. Wertz with the basketball on the right wing, now to Cabrick. He'll dribble inside the lane, stops, pops it from 5, got it. Cabrick has got 5 in the ball game. And Rose leads at 8-5, and this thing is getting off to a quicker start than we did back on December 11th when Rose won that ball game by 4, 60-56. Thomas, top of the circle, with it on the left wing, top of the key, Young on the right side. Jack Kohler for the 3, got it. Slowly but surely, Jack's shot is starting to come back to him. He's got his first 3, and we're tied at 8. 16 and a half left to go in this first half. Cabrick with the basketball. On the right wing, Samvit Ram dumps it off underneath to Hicks. Hicks inside the lane, spins to the baseline, put it up, no good. Wertz got the offensive rebound, falling out of bounds, gets it back out to Cabrick near the timeline, off to Ram on the right wing, to the right elbow, to the right of the lane, back out to Wertz, now to Cabrick, 15-footer right wing, got it. Boy, Cabrick has got 7 points early in this game, and it's 10-8, Rose with the lead again by 2. Thomas will bring it into the front court, across the timeline from left to right. Now to Devin Young. Young with it, hands it off to Thomas on the left baseline, or left wing it goes to Kohler. Back out to Thomas, over to Lures, to Kohler, top of the key, Young. Young is going to hand it off to Jack Kohler on the right wing, Brady Thomas. 9 on the shot clock. Top of the key, Young. Hands it off to Thomas. Thomas is going to get hit by Ram, and a foul is going to be called on Terry Hicks. Hicks is going to get hit with the foul. That will be his first, and that is the first against either team here in the first half of action. And with 15:46 remaining to go in this first half, we've got the media timeout. Your score, Rose 10, Mount 8 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
When I needed to renew my teaching license, Mount St. Joseph University offered the only program in Ohio that allowed me to combine 2 education endorsements to earn a graduate degree fully online. The Mount helped me climb higher. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/Ohio.
Are you ready to focus on your health and well-being? Are you ready to create a culture where the values of health and wholeness are promoted and practiced? I'm Tanya Fosnock-Jolliffe, a proud MSJ alum and the founder of LIT Wellness Solutions. My years of experience as a registered and licensed dietitian nutritionist have taught me that lasting health transformation requires focusing on all dimensions of well-being and not just physical health. Check us out at litwellnesssolutions.com to learn more about how you can begin creating a culture of wellness for yourself, your family, and your business.
Lions down by 2, 10-8 so far early in this ball game. Evan Weehee is checked in. Dane Gardner, Alex Totten, Willard Cluxton, and Spencer Kinnett. So the Lions making wholesale substitutions in their starting 5. Into the contest now for Rose, Bradley Harden. Harden, number 3, a 5'11 sophomore into the ball game, and he is guarding Cluxton. They get it down to Dane Gardner down into the corner. Now left wing to Willard Cluxton for the 3. Hit the side iron, no good, and the rebound is taken down by Samvit Ram. They get it into the front court now to Harden. Harden with the left-hand dribble. Looks underneath, goes left wing to Ram. Back on top of the key to Harden on the right side, Chaplin. Chaplin looking things over. Vic Jurek is into the ball game now for Rose. Jurek, a 6'7 senior junior into the contest, With it is Harden into the lane with a right-hand dribble. Now back out to Hicks. Hicks with 4 on the shot clock. Backs up for the three-pointer. Nope. And the rebound chased down on the baseline by Alex Totten. Totten will bring it from left to right. Up the right side to Weehee. Weehee back top of the key to Totten. On the left wing, Cluxton down into the corner. It goes to Spencer Kinnett. He'll dribble back up to the wing. Weehee on the right side. It goes to Cluxton. Cluxton top of the key to Gardner. And he'll hand it off to Totten. And Totten, they're going to say, walked with the basketball. So Totten with the turnover. That'll be the first against the Lions in this ball game. 14:46 remaining. And Hicks will inbound it at three-quarter court for the Fighting Engineers. Gets it into Harden. Harden did not play in the first game against the Lions. Dribbles inside the arc. Gets a lob pass to Jurek underneath on the left block. Guarded by Gardner. Got the ball knocked free. He's going to be tied up by Willard Cluxton. It'll be a jump ball and go back to Rose. The tallest guy on the floor got tied up by the smallest guy on the floor. And let's see, the official is going to come over to the scorer's table, and it will be the mount ball. Rose did get the opening tip, that's right. So the Lions will have the basketball. 14 and a half remaining to go in the first half. Lions down by 2, but with the ball. Weehee between the circles, right-hand dribble, gets it off to Gardner, playing the high post. Gardner hands it off to Weehee to the left elbow, down into the left corner to Totten for 3. Around the rim, crawled out, and the rebound taken down by Samvit Ram again. Ram will bring it across the timeline into the front court. On the right side, jumping out, Kinnett, good defense. On the left wing, Harden, he's going to shoot the long three-pointer, got it. Bradley Harden has got his first bucket of the afternoon, gives Rose a 5-point lead at 13-8. On the left-hand side, Kinnett with the basketball, looking things over, gets it off to Weehee. Now right side to Totten. On the left wing, it goes to Cluxton. Hands it off to Gardner, right elbow. Back to Cluxton, right wing. Willard with 9 on the shot clock, gets it off to Gardner. Backing in against Chaplin. Top of the key on the left wing, down into the left corner. Cluxton for 3. Off the side iron, nope. And Jurek got the rebound. Jurek will clear it off to Harden. Lions have gone cold, and not a good time to go cold. With it, Harden, left-hand dribble, drives left of the lane all the way to the hole, reverse layup with the right hand, good. Harden has 5, 13-10 to go, and it's 15-8 Rose, and the Lions are going to use a timeout. 13:08 left to go in this first half from the Harrington Center in Cincinnati. And your score, it's Rose-Hulman 15, the Mount 8 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
For more than a century, Mount St. Joseph University has prepared nursing leaders who serve their patients with the heart of a lion. Whether entering the nursing field, changing careers, or expanding your professional skills, innovative simulation labs and a variety of clinical sites prepare you to deliver exceptional patient care. With flexible undergraduate and graduate programs taught by highly credentialed faculty, the Mount will help you climb higher. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/nursing.
Lions early in this game shooting just 3 for 8 from the field. For 37.5%. And for Rose-Hulman, they are shooting 6 of 11 for 55%. They have pretty much led it from start to finish. Into the ball game now for Rose-Hulman, Willie Bowman. Bowman, a 6'3 junior, averaging 3 points and a rebound. Devin Young back into the ball game with Brady Thomas, Jack Kohler, Tanner Close, and David Lewis, the original starting 5. Devin Young will put it in play, does to Kohler, back over to Thomas, left of the lane to Tanner Close, got knocked free by Jurek, but Tanner got it back, drives in against Jurek, into the lane, back out to Devin Young, right wing to the top of the circle, hands it off to Thomas. Thomas spins to the free throw line, back out top of the key to Young with 10 on the shot clock. Young hands it off to David Lures. Lures at the line, back out to Young, pump fake, over on the left side to Lures, long three by David, got it. Lures with 3, Lions down by 4, 15 to 11, 12 and a half remaining to go in the first half. Mo McKenzie, Lions running back, will be our guest at halftime. On the left-hand side, they go down to John Farnsworth, who's into the ball game now. Farnsworth is checked in, looking down low is Jurek. Now driving the lane, putting it up on the left-hand side is Dylan Duff, and Duff missed the shot. Rebound taken down by the Lions, coming the other way, Lures for the long three, won't go. Rebound, Kohler got the rebound away from the taller Farnsworth. Bounce pass, Young with the basketball, top of the circle. Now off to Brady Thomas, pulls up, 17-footer free throw line, got it. Brady with 4, it's 15-13. Lions have run off 5 in a row. Into the front court. Bowman, sideline right, drives inside the lane, got the ball knocked away from behind by Lures, and a foul is going to be called on David Lures. And that'll bring us to the media timeout. David Lures picks up his first personal, and that'll be the first team foul against the Lions. When we come back, Rose-Hulman will have the basketball underneath their own bucket. 11:41 left to go in the first half. It's now Rose 15, the Mount 13 on UltimateSportsTalk.com. If you're looking for a pediatrician that will take time to listen with genuine concern and compassion, make an appointment with Mount St. Joseph alum Dr. Libby Spees. Call 513-246-8900. Dr. Spees has been a part of the Cincinnati area all of her life and has experienced a lifelong affinity for working with children and helps them feel comfortable. She gets to know the patient, not just their medical charts, but their interests, hobbies, likes, and dislikes. So become a part of the Spees medical family. Call today for an appointment. Dr. Libby Spees, 513-246-8900. 15-13, the Mount down by 2 to the visiting Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers. We told you these two teams met back on December 11th, and it was a game in which the Lions were up, then down big, and then really started a furious comeback with about 7 minutes to go, and ended up losing it by 4 at 60-56. They actually had the ball down by 3 with a chance to tie and had a good shot. Just couldn't get it to go, and Rose ended up winning that ball game by 4. Harden's into the ball game, along with Bowman for Rose, Dylan Duff. Jurek is still into the contest, and Farnsworth, and Rose puts the ball in play to Farnsworth. 15-footer right baseline, won't go. Jurek battled for the rebound, got it. Out to Harden, top of the key, Duff. Duff on the right side, it goes to Farnsworth, now to Jurek, top side. Jurek hands it off to Harden on the right of him. Harden with it, back outside to Jurek, the 6'7 junior. Gets it off to Duff. Duff behind the back dribble, kicked away, but right into the hands of Harden. Top of the key, 3, won't go. Rebound taken down by Lures, and he got fouled as he was falling to the floor. And that foul's on Farnsworth, and that will be his first. And it'll be the second against Rose as a team. Lions down by 2. They can tie things up on this trip. Trey Wirtz will come back in for Rose. Nope, they're going to say he didn't get to the scorer's table in time. Now they are going to let him in. He'll come in, Jurek will leave. Well, you got a couple of massive guys there. Rose doesn't put their weights on the roster, but if you did, you're looking at about maybe 550, 600 pounds of pure center play between those two, Wirtz and Jurek. With it is Young. On the left sideline, it goes to Tanner Close. Close gets it off to Brady Thomas, left of the circle, now off to Lures. Lures with 10 on the shot clock. Now to Devin Young. Young gets it off to Lures left wing. Lures left elbow, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Devin Young for a moving pick, which does not make Toby Kerrigan a happy coach right now. Samvet Ram will come in after Devin Young's first personal, and the second against the Lions as a team with 10:52 remaining in the first half. Ram is back in, and leaving the contest is Bowman. Harden stays a point guard for Rose, and they run a 1-4 up. They get it over to Dillon on the left baseline. Stops, shut off by Kohler. Good defense. Back to Dillon. Duff with it, top of the key. Goes to Farnsworth for the long three. Missed it way off the side iron. And the rebound pulled down by Brady Thomas. And a foul is going to be called on Dylan Duff, as Thomas was trying to bring the ball up the floor. That'll be his first. And the third against Rose as a team. Tanner Close will inbound the basketball, and he does to Brady Thomas. 10:29 left to go in the first half. Halftime, Mo McKenzie, our guest. Running back from Mount St. Joseph University. Top side, Jack Kohler. Gets it off the left-hand side to Lures. Left baseline to Close for the long three again by Tanner. Nope. But taking the rebound on the weak side is Jack Kohler for the Lions. Back out front to Brady Thomas. Boy, a lot of fighting going down now up front by Devin Young and Farnsworth. Young's going to drive the lane all the way to the hole, and a foul is going to be called on Farnsworth. Devin just decided to take the ball to the hole and see what he could get out of Farnsworth, and he got him with a foul. And Rusty Lloyd is yelling out to Farnsworth, what's going on? Farnsworth said he's elbowing me, and Rusty says, I don't care, play defense. So now coming into the ballgame is Hicks, and Farnsworth is going to leave, and Rusty Lloyd has seen enough of that shenanigans going on underneath. So putting the ball in play, the Lions, Devin Young, left side, driving in against Hicks, out to Thomas for the long three, left wing, got it. That was a long three by Brady, and the Lions have got their first lead of the afternoon at 16 to 15, excuse me. With it, Wirtz off to Sanford Ram, right wing, ball stolen away by Brady. Ahead of the pack, all the way to the hole against Hicks, laid it up and in. Brady with 9, and he's got that look in his eye like this is one of those games, and it's 18-15. Lions by 3 now into the front court. Harden on the right side, Sanford Ram, right of the lane to Trey Wirtz, backing in against Young. Wirtz down to the block, back out front to Ram, left wing Harden. Harden with it, left of the lane, out to Duff. Duff's going to drive the lane, kicked it off his foot and out of bounds, back to the Lions. Third turnover of the ball game committed by Rose. Coming in is Max Chaplin, and leaving is Duff. 9:07 remaining in the first half. 3-point Lions lead. Brady Thomas left of the circle to the top of the key. Hook pass to Kohler. Kohler bounce pass underneath to Devin Young. Lost it on the baseline and out of bounds. Back to Rose. Turnovers now even at 3 apiece, and that is not what the Lions needed on that possession. Harden's going to bring it up from right to left. Harden looking things over, now moves to the left side of the forecourt, now dribbles over to the right side, right of the lane, all the way into the hole, and he's going to be fouled on a body up by Brady Thomas on the move to the bucket. That will be the first against Brady, and the third against the Lions as a team. Putting it in play, Rose underneath their own bucket. They inbound the ball to Wirtz on the right block, backing in against Young, spins to the baseline, fall away hook shot. Put it up no good, and the rebound taken down by Brady Thomas. He's going to rush it into the forecourt all the way to the hole against Ram. Now back it out front. Goes to Kohler. Down into the corner to Lures for the 3. Nope. And the rebound taken down by Trey Wirtz. Nice open shot by Lures. He just couldn't get it to go. Bringing it the other way is Chaplin. Top of the key. Pump fake off to Wirtz. Right of the circle outside the arc. Now back to Chaplin. To Sanford Ram on the left wing. Ram's going to dribble inside the lane to the free throw line. Outside to Hicks for 3. No good. And the rebound is just going to be allowed to go out of bounds by the Mount. And they'll get it back with 8:03 remaining. Jack Kohler's going to put the ball in play. Now Kabrick is back into the contest, and Harden will leave. Harden checks out with 5 points. Kabrick comes back in with 7. 18-15 Mount on top of it. On the left side, Lures gets a hook pass underneath to Devin Young, right of the lane. Young trying to spin in against Hooks. Twits, now gets it back out to Lures. Lures to the free throw line, behind the back. Gets it off left of the lane, picked up the dribble, got the ball knocked free and stolen away by Hicks. He'll get it to Kabrick. Kabrick will bring it into the front court. Cabrick, top of the circle. Now goes left of the lane to Trey Wirtz. On the left wing, it goes to Chaplin. Chaplin, right-hand dribble, shut off by Kohler. Now backs it out front and gets it off to Cabrick. On the right sideline, Samvit Ram. Ram dumps it off to Hicks underneath against Lures. Put it up from 5. Got it. Terry Hicks with his first 2. And it's 18-17. Lions still by a point. 7:10 to go in the first half. Thomas, right of the lane, outside the arc, stops, top of the key to Devin Young. Young hands it off to Brady. Brady to the free throw line, 18-footer, got it. Thomas has got 11. Lions lead it by 3, 20-17. Thomas has got 11 of the 20. On the right side, Cabrick down to Chaplin. Right of the lane, Hicks goes out left wing to Samvit Ram. Long 3 by Samvit, no good. And the rebound taken down by Tanner Close. Tanner gets it up the floor to Brady Thomas into the front court up the left side. Now to Lures. On the left baseline, it goes to Devin Young. Out front to Jack Kohler. Bobbled the pass, but got it back. Now off to Devin Young, left wing. Pump fake, he'll drive left to the lane. Pull up from 10. Around the rim, won't go. Trey Wirtz got the rebound. Wirtz will clear it off to Cabrick, and he'll bring it across the timeline for the Lions. Behind the back dribble, Cabrick to the right of the lane, stops, gets it back out to Wirtz. Wirtz with the top of the key, 3-pointer, no good. And the rebound taken down by David Lures. Lures will bring it up, and Toby Kerrigan slows him down and calls out a play. 6 minutes to go in this first half. Lions lead it by 3, and Hicks knocks the ball away from Devin Young. And a foul is not called, and the media timeout will come to our attention. 5:53 left to go in this first half. Your score from the Harrington Center, it's the Mount 20 and Rose 17 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, like when you need a textbook. Students can order books exclusively online that they can pick up at the Roar Store through our new eCampus site. eCampus includes 2 different shipping options. Free online shipping to Textbook Delivery Hub located in the Roar Store, or delivered to your off-campus residence. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
20-17, the Lions lead it by 3. Right now, Mount St. Joseph shooting 8 of 17 from the field for 47%, while Rose is being held to just 35% on 7 of 20 shots from the field, and you know that is not going to stay that way. 5:53 remaining to go in the first half. At halftime, Maurice McKenzie will be our guest, running back from Mount St. Joseph University. We'll talk to him at halftime. Today was the awards ceremony, and we'll see if he won anything other than the smile of the year. Totten's back into the lineup with Kinnett, Gardner, Cluxton, and Weehee for the Lions. So they go back to their other team. Cluxton can't get it in. 5-second count is going to be put on, and he can't get the ball in, and a 5-second violation called against the Lions. 5:53 left to go. And the Lions turn it over for the 5th time here this afternoon. And that has led to just 2 points by Rose. That's all they've been able to capitalize on up until this possession. Right wing, Max Chaplin, long 3, missed it off the side iron, and Willard Cluxton chases down the rebound. Cluxton into the front court from the left to right, hands it off to Totten to the free throw line, kicks it out to Kinnett, down into the left corner to Weehee, and Weehee, good defense played by Samvit Ram to keep him from putting up that shot. Now to Kinnett, right wing. Top of the key, Gardner. Gardner, 13 on the shot clock. Off to Cluxton, left side. Now back to Gardner, left baseline. He's going to back it in, down to the baseline. Up and under, Gardner gets it into Kinnett, put it up off the glass, got it. Boy, nice move by Gardner, and then an even nicer pass to Kinnett for the bucket. Lions lead it by 5, 22-17. Coming the other way, Rose with it on the left-hand side. It goes to Samvit Ram. Ram with a left-hand dribble to the free throw line, out to McGowan. Niles McGowan into the ball game, a 6'7" freshman for Rose. Gets it, McGowan, top of the key, now to Cabrick. Long top of the key, 3 by Cabrick, got it. You just cannot leave these guys wide open like that. Why just stand there and watch them shoot the ball? Get out there, put a hand in their face. 22-20. Rose down by 2. Gardner gets it off to Cluxton. Now on the left side, Weehee. Bounce pass to Gardner. Gardner with it, double team. Now dribbles out of the double team to the top of the key. Now to Weehee. Right of the circle for 3. Around the rim, won't go. And Cabrick grabbed the rebound. Gets it up the floor to Chaplin. Up the right side to the three-point arc. Pulls up for the 3. Got it. Chaplin with his first 3 of the ball game. And it's 23-22. Rose has taken a 1-point lead again. Gardner left of the circle to Cluxton for 3. Missed it off the back iron. He's going for 3 from three-point range, and Chaplin grabbed the rebound. Chaplin on the right side, shut off by Kennett, grabbed by Totten, underneath right of the lane to McGowan, got the ball knocked free, stolen away by Dane Gardner. Gardner will lead the break up the floor. It's 4-on-3. He's going to take it all the way to the hole, stop left of the lane. On the right side, Weehee, right corner Totten for 3, got it! Alex Totten with his first 3 of the ball game. Lions have regained the lead at 25-23. 3:24 to go in this first half. Right of the lane works, backing in against Gardner. Cross court into the left corner to Ram, back out front to Chaplin, left of the front court. Chaplin looking for a pick from McGowan, can't get one. Dribbles away from Cluxton, now left of the lane, pulls up from 7, missed it. Rebound tanking over the top is Wirtz, back out to Chaplin. 3 again, almost the same spot. No, McGowan got the rebound. Bounce pass to Wirtz. Wirtz in the lane, ball loose on the floor. Scramble for it underneath, and we've got a jump ball called underneath the bucket, and it will go back to Rose. And that's going to bring us to the media timeout. 2:52 left to go in this first half. And your score from the Harrington Center here in Cincinnati. It's the Mount 25, Rose 23 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Every day is a great day at the Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza. The Wishbone Tavern still serves.
When I found out exactly how many grants and scholarships were available for me at Mount St. Joseph University, it was the first time in my life that I really felt like I could afford to ask myself, who do I want to be? Well, I found out at the...
Well, leading the way for the Lions here this evening is Brady Thomas. He's got 11 points on the afternoon. 3 each going to Tanner Close, Jack Kohler, Alex Totten, and 2 to Spencer Kennett. Devin Young has not put the ball through the hole here this afternoon. For Rose, Cabrick has got 10 points on the afternoon. Harden 5, 3 each to Samvit Ram and Max Chaplin, and 2 to Terry Hicks. 2:52 remaining to go in this first half. Lions come back out now with Lures, Thomas, Kohler, Young, and Close. Simon Blair's into the ball game for the first time this afternoon for Rose. Cabrick trying to find somebody, and he does find Blair out near the center circle. On the right side, Cabrick. Zurich is back into the ball game, sets a pick for Cabrick, right back to Zurich, right of the lane, back out front to Cabrick, 6 on the shot clock. Cabrick, 4 on the shot clock, 3 on the shot clock, pulls up from 18, right side, won't go. Zurich had his hands on the ball, picked off the floor by Close, up the floor into the forecourt to Jack Kohler. Kohler gets it off to Tanner Close, right wing. 2.5 remaining to go in the first half. Devin Young left of the circle. He's going to drive left of the lane all the way to the hole. Throws it up. Nobody's fouled on the play, and that'll be on Simon Blair. Blair picks up his first, and that's the 5th against Rose as a team here in this first half. And Devin Young, who is scoreless this afternoon, shooting 82% from the stripe, goes line right. Shooting 2, puts it up, and the first one is good. Devin with his first point of the ball game. Makes it 26-23 Mount. Second one by Devin from line right, put it up, and that one's good again. He's really gotten into a groove on his free throw shooting here in the last 3 weeks. 27-23, 2:15 to go. in the first half. Mo McKenzie, our guest at halftime. Zurich underneath pass to Chaplin. Chaplin against Brady Thomas. Stolen away by Brady. Brady bringing it up ahead of the pack all the way to the hole. Throws it up with the left hand. Missed everything. Wild shot by Brady. And the rebound pulled down by Ram. Up the floor, Kabrick. Kabrick into the left corner. Chaplin for three. Missed it. And the rebound taken down by Jack Kohler. And he'll clear it off to Brady Thomas. And Thomas will walk it into the front court with 1:50 to go. Thomas bounce pass to Devin Young. Hands it off to Jack Kohler. Kohler left of the circle. Gets it back out to Lures into the lane. Left of the lane. Top of the key, Tanner Close. Close spins into the lane. Now back into the right corner to Devin Young. Pump fake. Top of the key, Close all alone. Three. Missed it in and out. Rebound Lures. Reverse layup. Missed everything. And the rebound taken down by Blair. Another time the Lions should have just pulled the ball out and reset the offense. With the top of the key, Kabrick. Down sideline right to Sam Ram. Right of the lane, it goes to Zurich. Backing in, now top of the key, Kabrick. Inside-outside game, no good. Rebound taken down by Devin Young, and he gets it off to Brady Thomas. 1:05 to go in this first half. Lions lead it by 4, 27-23. Kohler, left side to Lures, now top of the key to Devin Young to Brady Thomas. Free throw line, pulls up from 14, around the rim and got it to go. Brady's got 13. Lions lead it 29-23. 6-point lead, and now Kabrick is going to get the ball across the timeline and take a timeout. 46 seconds, and it'll be a 30-second timeout taken by Rusty Lloyd. It's one of those use it or lose it, and he's going to hustle Dylan Duff and his center, Trey Wirtz, into the ball game. 46 seconds remaining exactly. 29-23. Mount on top of it, and Brady Thomas has got 13 of the 29 points here this afternoon. At halftime, our guest is Mount St. Joseph Lions running back Mo McKenzie. So Wirtz comes out onto the floor with Chaplin, Kabrick, Ram, and Duff. And for the Lions, they are out on the floor with Lures, Close, Thomas, Kohler, and Young. Rose will put the ball in play. 46 on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock. Ram will put it in play in the front court. Looking, now throws it into the back court to Kabrick, and they'll set up the offense from there. Into the front court, Kabrick, between the circles, bounce pass around the left-hand side, and there's going to be a foul called on David Lures as he reached around Sam Ram and picked up the foul, trying to knock the ball away. That'll be the second against Lures, and that's just the fourth against the Lions as a team, so they got a couple more to give away. Kabrick with it between the circles. Kabrick with 16 on the shot clock. Gets the top of the key to Wirtz. Wirtz with 10 on the shot clock. Right wing Kabrick. Kabrick looking things over. Gets it off to Dylan Duff. Now back out to Kabrick. 5. Gets it off to Sam Ram for the long three. Left corner, no good. Rebound taken down by Kohler. Gets it off to Brady Thomas. 17 seconds to go in the half. And now the Lions are going to use a timeout. 14.7 seconds left to go in this first half. And the Lions are going to go for a 30-second timeout here, and that will leave the Lions with 2 timeouts remaining in the second half, while Rose is going to have 3. 29-23, the Lions on top of it. Their biggest lead has been right where it is now, at 6 points. Rose's largest lead was at 15-8, a 7-point advantage. Lions know how important this game is, and Toby Kerrigan coaching like it. Young, Close, Thomas, Kohler, and Lures, and Close is going to trigger it in play. 14.7 to go. Close will put it in play right in front of the Rose bench, and now he does all the way into the backcourt to Brady Thomas. Thomas will bring it across. 10 seconds to go. Bounce pass Devin Young. Devin, left elbow, back to Kohler. Kohler to the free throw line. Left wing Young for the long 3, missed it. Rebound taken down by Ram. Ram gets it off to Hicks. Hicks throws up a half-court shot, no good, and that'll do it for the first half of action. Your score at the end of the first half, the Lions are right there. They lead it by 6. 29-23. Our halftime guest, Mo McKenzie, when we come back here on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Life should be enjoyed, so get up and start. At Iron Sharpens Iron Personal Training, they develop a healthy relationship with you and provide a positive, encouraging environment to train. The staff at Iron Sharpens Iron will set up a personal training system that fits you and you alone. And your first session is free. Are you ready to have fun and get in shape? Iron Sharpens Iron serves the greater Cincinnati area. Check them out at isi-pt.com. That's isi-pt.com. Or call them today at 513-748-1538. Sometimes circumstances require the services of a private investigator, and when that happens, contact Official Investigations and Security Services in Cincinnati. They specialize in surveillance, insurance fraud investigations, workers' comp, witness location and protection, accident reconstruction, and stolen auto and construction equipment. Official Investigations and Security Services also provides mobile notary services throughout the tri-state area. So for your needs, call the best. Courtesy, professionalism, experience, and results. Official Investigations and Security Services at 844-263-3424. Well, back here at the Harrington Center where the Lions lead it by 6, 29-23 over Rose-Hulman. Our guest now, Lions running back during the football season, Mo McKenzie. Mo, thanks for joining us here. The awards ceremony was earlier this afternoon. How did everything go?
Yeah, it went pretty good. Coach Coral, Coach Hop, they talked about a lot of stuff, been reflected about what we can do next season, to get better. You know what I'm saying?
Any awards for you this year?
I got honorable mention. What was it? All-conference honorable mention.
Yeah. Not the smile of the year, though.
Yeah, I should have gotten that. I've been pretty happy.
Mo, were you happy with your season this past year?
Yes, I proved a lot. I think I proved a lot to myself as far as development from my freshman year, seeing what I had to do to get on the field. So for me to finally get out there and prove my playmaking abilities, that just meant a lot to me. But I know there's a bunch I can improve on.
What are those things that you want to improve on during the off season for next year?
Obviously, I want to work on my explosiveness some more. I feel like that's my best trait is my explosiveness and also my strength. I think that's pretty good as well too.
Now, have you been in the weight room during the off season?
Oh yeah, they've been working us. We've been working our tail off this past week. So
yeah, and that's going good.
Yes, sir.
Now, have you seen anything? I mean, the rest of the team, how do they feel about how the next season's going to be?
We're pretty confident. I mean, we got the guys on offense and defense on both sides of the ball to, make some noise next season.
One big guy that's coming back is Cornell Beecham.
Oh man, I'm happy. I'm so excited to have him back.
Any plans on how you guys are going to work together in the backfield?
I don't know, but I'm glad he's back. He's a great person.
Yeah,
he's a great person to have around. He brings up the energy whenever we take the field. So he's an amazing guy.
When you got both of you guys in the backfield, it may transform this team from a passing team into a running team.
Oh, hey,
that's
Coach
fine
Cole,
with you.
if you're hearing this, man, hey, he might be on to something.
When you look at the other teams from the conference for next year, what teams do you think are going to be the ones to beat?
Well, definitely Rose-Hulman. They're a good football team. I'm not sure what guys they're bringing back, though. Hanover, obviously. I think Franklin might is the one that we got to watch, too, because they got a lot of young talent.
Yeah.
A lot of young talent.
How's school going for you?
It's been good so far. This semester coming up, we're back in person. We started off virtual for the past 2 weeks, so that was a little weird, but we're making a good transition back. We're back on track.
Now, forgive me, but what are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in accounting.
So I need you.
Oh, yeah. I'll get you.
All right. Mo, thanks for joining me here.
No problem.
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you again, too.
Yep. Take care. Mo McKenzie, our guest here at halftime. We'll be back with more and take a look at the stat story after this.
Where are you headed? Where would you like to go? New heights, right? That's why you're going to college in the first place. At Mount St. Joseph University, we integrate academic excellence, real-world experience, and individual attention so that you can go further than you ever thought possible. In fact, over 96% of our graduates over the past 3 years were employed or pursuing graduate undergraduate studies within 6 months of graduation. Are you ready to climb higher? Begin your ascent at msj.edu.
You're a Lions fan. Own it. And we are the radio home of Mount St. Joseph Lions Sports, UltimateSportsTalk.com. Football, basketball, wrestling, volleyball, softball, baseball. We are Cincinnati's sports website and also the home of the Ohio Baseball Weekly Show every Monday night during the baseball season. We are the home of the Mount St. Joseph Lions, UltimateSportsTalk.com. Well, back here at the Harrington Center, I'm Dave Mitchell. Let's take a look at what's happening in this ball game. First of all, the Lions, everything started out good for Rose-Hulman. They jumped out early 3-0. The Lions tied everything up, and then Rose jumped out to a 15-8 lead, which was their biggest lead of the first half, and their last lead was 23-22 with 3:48 left to go in the first half, but the Lions really took control of things after that, and now this lead that they've got at halftime, 29-23, is the biggest lead that they have had in the first half of action. As far as team stats are concerned, when you look at what's happening out there, the Lions right now are out-rebounding the taller and wider Rose-Hulman team. 19-16, the Lions lead by 3 rebounds. 4 of those have been offensive in the game. They're also moving the basketball around pretty well because they have dished out 5 assists to Rose's 3. Turnovers are even at 4 apiece, and when you look at points off turnovers, just barely negligible. 2 points each for each team on points off the turnovers, and surprisingly, the Lions have scored 8 points in the paint compared to just 4 for Rose-Hulman in the first half of action. Shooting-wise, the Lions in the first half, 11 of 26 for 42.3%. They were 5 of 15 from three-point range for 33%, and they were 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 100% in the first half. They committed just 4 personal fouls in that first half of play. Meanwhile, for Rose-Hulman, they were 9 of 29 from the field for 31%, 5 of 16 from three-point range for 31%. They have not been to the line because the Lions only committed 4 fouls, but they only committed 5 fouls also. The only time the Lions got to go to the line was when Devin Young went there when he was in the act of shooting. So the Lions lead it by 6 here, 29-23 over the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers. When we come back, we will take a look at the individual stats for this afternoon's game after this.
Changing lives is what great teachers do. Mount St. Joseph University's Reading Science program that uses highly effective research-based methods improved my students' lives and helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/read.
Barbarian Apparel is a cutting-edge sports apparel company. Barbarian Apparel provides high-quality team gear and active wear that is unrivaled at a great price. Barbarian Apparel fits not only individuals, but teams all over the world. And your team will stand out with Barbarian's custom sublimation, artwork, and screen printing. Each piece of team uniform is specifically designed with your preferences in mind, including graphics, color, logos, and fabric selections. Start your order today at barbarianapparel.com or email any questions at barbariancustomers@gmail.com. Barbarian Apparel, conquered the impossible. Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, whether it's spiritware, gifts, or snacks. But the Roar Store is more. They offer everything from notebooks to laundry detergent, even brake fluid and tire repair, plus a wide range of food and drink. And it's just a walk away. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. Well, good to see Roger Bacon graduate and Rose-Hulman graduate and last year's player of the year in the Heartland Conference. Craig McGee just stopped up to say hello. What a great guy. He's working in Fishers, Indiana after he graduated from Rose-Hulman a year ago, but what a great player he was, not only for Rose-Hulman, but also for Roger Bacon, leading them with James Johnson to a state championship game. My gosh, must have been about 5 or 6 years ago now. I'm going to say about 6 years ago now. Anyway, let's take a look at some final scores around college basketball this afternoon. Duke
defeated Louisville 74-65. It was Davidson over LaSalle 77-69. TCU defeated LSU this afternoon 77-69. In games that are going on right now, Iowa State is beating up on Mizzou 64 to, now it's a final. It's 67-50. That has turned into a final score. Number 1 Auburn beat up on Oklahoma 86-68. Creighton lost to Xavier. 21st ranked Xavier came back and defeated Creighton by 10, 74-64. And it was Arizona over Arizona State, 67-56 earlier this afternoon. Taking a look at the individual stats of this afternoon's ball game right now for the Mount St. Joseph Lions. They're being paced by Brady Thomas. Brady with 13 points in the ball game, 6 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 for three-point range, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal in the ball game for Brady in 14 minutes of action. And that's it as far as anybody else in double figures for the Lions. The rest of the scoring is basically 3 and 2. You've got 3 points to Tanner Close, 3 points to Jack Kohler, 3 points to Alex Totten, 3 points to David Lewis, 2 points to Spencer Kinnett, 2 points to Devin Young on 2 free throws. And that's it for the Lions as far as scoring is concerned, and nobody has played over 14 minutes in the first half of action. Now, for Rose-Hulman, they've only got one man in double figures too, and that's Cabrick. Cabrick has got 10 points in the ball game. Jackson, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from three-point range. Jackson Cabrick has got 1 rebound and 1 assist in the ball game. Samvit Ram has got 3 points in the contest, along with Max Chaplin. Each of them have hit a 3-pointer in the contest. Terry Hicks has got 2 points on 1 of 4 from the field, and Harden has got 5 points in the ball game on 2 of 3 from the field and 1 of 2 from three-point range in the contest. We told you the shooting stats. The Lions defense holding Rose to just 31% from the field, and coming in, Rose was shooting, averaging 43%. So the Lions have got to keep up that defensive pressure, keep up that defensive prowess. Like we were saying, the one shot that Cabrick hit outside, you can't just let him stand out there and shoot. You got to put a hand in his face, at least to give him something else to focus on other than the basket. And the Lions did that for a majority of the time in the first half of action. On the other hand, Rose-Hulman has done a good job defensively. Not quite as good as what they did in the first game when they won by 4 at their house in Terre Haute, but they've done a fine job. You got 2 teams out here that both desperately need a win in the Heartland Conference to keep things going, and that's what you're looking at here this afternoon. 2 teams that want to stay on the winning track, and 2 teams, quite honestly, that are coming in off of losses on Wednesday night. Rose lost to Hanover by 12. The Lions lost to Defiance by 7. So this game is up for grabs right now. The Lions lead it by 6, 29-23 here at the end of the first half. Second half action is coming up next here on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Take your game to new heights at Mount St. Joseph University with 23 athletic teams and cutting-edge facility. We are the NCAA Division III university in Greater Cincinnati. Climb higher at www.msj.edu.
Do you want to grow as a leader? Mount St. Joseph University offers a flexible master's degree in organizational leadership. Classes meet about 1 Saturday a month. Climb higher and become the leader you were meant to be. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/MSOL.
Odyssey now has hundreds of new exclusive music stations for you to discover your new summer soundtrack.
Get moving with worthy workouts for a cardio sesh fueled by today's top artists.
Hanging with your crew? Throw it back with Picnic Party for old school jams for your cookout.
Or sail away with Odyssey's new yacht rock station, Jugger Yacht.
For summer barbecues, road trips,
or relaxing poolside.
Hundreds of new exclusive stations, plus all your favorite local radio stations and podcasts. It's all on Odyssey.
Well, the Lions, as we told you, Brady Thomas has got that look in his eye here this afternoon. He is ready to go off, and right now he has 13 points in the ballgame to lead both teams in scoring heading into second half action of this one. The last game was nip and tuck. It was a big lead for Rose, a big lead for the Mount, And then Rose ended up coming back and winning it by a final of 60-56. But that was clear back on December the 11th. Right now, the Lions have a 6-point lead. And quite honestly, if you look back at that December 11th game, the Lions had a 1-point lead at halftime, 30-29. And then Rose went off in the second half and built up a big lead, and the Lions had to spend the rest of the second half trying to catch up. Kohler, Thomas, Close, Lewis, Young on the floor for the Lions to start the second half. Wirtz is going to start out with Cabrick, Hicks, Ram, and Chaplin for Rose. Lions going from right to left. They have the basketball down low to Devin Young. Young spins to the baseline, puts it up left of the lane, put it up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Terry Hicks. Hicks gets it up the floor into the front court to Chaplin. Chaplin down to the right corner, picks it up outside the arc. Now top of the key, it goes to Hicks. Behind the back dribble to the line to the lane, took it all the way to the hole, laid it up and in. Boy, and Hicks has got that look in his eye like he wants to take this game over. He only had 2 points in the first half, and now he's got his first rebound after he grabbed that one. Down low goes Brady Thomas, throws up a floater from 5, baseline right, got it. Brady's got 15, answers the bucket by Hicks, and it's 31-25 Lions. Cabrick with it, top of the circle on the right wing. Wirtz underneath the Hicks, posting low, put it up and in against Tanner Close. And you can see right now Rusty Lloyd's philosophy. Beat it down low to Terry Hicks, and let's see what we can get done. It's 31-27. Mount with a 4-point lead. Hicks has got the first 4 points for Rose. Top of the key. Now right elbow. Brady Thomas put up a shot. Saved by Lewis. Threw it right off of Wirtz and out of bounds. Lions get it back underneath their own bucket. Putting it in play will be Brady Thomas. Brady lobs it. Right elbow to Devin Young. Now to Tanner Close. Top of the key. Lewis. Top of the key. 3. Got it. Lewis has got 6. And it's 34-27. Lions by 7. Their biggest lead of the afternoon. Into the front court. Cabrick off to Hicks. Long left of the lane 3. No good. Wirtz got the rebound. Back out to Chaplin. Top of the key. Cabrick all alone for 3. Hit the side iron. Won't go. And the Lions with a great box out effort. Taken away by Tanner Close up the floor to Lewis. Lewis crossover dribble to the baseline. Down to Brady Thomas. Right corner shot. No good. Tanner Close got the rebound and he's fouled. Close went up for the rebound in between Hicks and Ram and came away with it. And then got hammered. Ram picks up his first personal foul. First against Rose as a team. Thomas triggering it in and does out front to David Lewis. Lewis gets a bounce pass, stolen away by Hicks. Here comes the show. He lost the handle, throws it up, missed it, and then he caught it out of bounds. Hicks was trying to time his steps for the show, and he lost the handle of the basketball and turned it over. And Rusty Lloyd is just beside himself. Lions get a break in the ball, and bringing it up is Brady Thomas. Thomas right side, down into the right corner to Kohler for 3. Hit the front iron. 1 can go. Wirtz got the rebound. Now to Chaplin. Chaplin brings it up the left side with a right-hand dribble. Now to the top of the key to the line with the right hand. Stops. 14-footer by Chaplin. Nope. Rebound Brady Thomas. Thomas will bring it the other way for the Lions. This pace is being played at Rose-Hulman's pace. All the way to the hole. Brady Thomas got fouled on the way to the bucket, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. And that foul is going to be against Terry Hicks, I believe. That's who they're calling. It will be Hicks. That'll be his second. And the second against Rose, and going line left will be Brady Thomas. Shooting 2, and he got the first one. He's got 16. Brady shooting 73% from the strike. Chaplin out, Cabrick in, or check that. Chaplin out, and into the ball game is Willie Bowman. Bowman into the contest scoreless in the first half. Second one by Thomas is good. He's got 17. 36-27, Lions by 9. Into the front court, Cabrick to the free throw line. Now backs it out, off to Wirtz right wing. Now off on the right-hand side, Bowman. Bowman in the lane, turnaround 12-footer, won't go. Rebound taken down by Devin Young. Long outlet to the midcourt stripe to Tanner Close, right wing to Kohler. Kohler with it down to the baseline, back on top of the key to Young. Pump fake, left wing, David Lewis all alone. Three around the rim, won't go. And the rebound taken down by Bowman. Clears it off to Kabrick into the front court as he brings it across the timeline up the left-hand side. Between the legs dribble to the top of the key. Kabrick on the left wing, Terry Hicks. Hicks crossover dribble down to the baseline, shut off by Close and Young. Out front it goes on the right side to Bowman for the two-pointer. Got it. Check that. Did they give him 3 on that? They may have given him a 3 on that, and that makes it 36-30. Up the right-hand side, Thomas takes it all the way to the hole, laid it up and in. Brady's got 19 in the ball game, and they did give Bowman a 3 on that. Just wanted to be sure. 38-30 Lions by 8. Kabrick, right side to Terry Hicks. Bounce pass inside, knocked free by Young. Picked off the floor by Close. Up into the front court to Brady Thomas. On the right wing, Jack Kohler. Long 3 by Jack, right wing. Got it! Kohler's got 6. And it's 41-30 Mount. 16 minutes to go in the ball game. 11-point Mount lead. With it is Kabrick. Kabrick between the circles on the left side to Ram. Ram around a pick by Wirtz on the left wing. Out to Wirtz, top of the key, Hicks. Right wing, Kabrick. Boy, the Lions playing good defense so far. Hicks got the ball knocked free off his arm, and they're going to call a foul down low on Brady Thomas. 15:46 left to go in this ball game. Your score, it's the Mount 41, Rose 30 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
America, your children have an amazing superpower.
When I was having trouble working on my essay for Dr. Mason's class, she sat with me until I had it all figured out. I was surprised to see how much time she was willing to spend, helping just me. That one-on-one time at Mount St. Joseph University made all the difference.
Sit and you look at this effort that the Lions are putting forward here today, and if they could just play like this all the time, bottle this up, and play this way over the next 6 games, they would be a tough out in the tournament. But it's just getting that consistency that they need. Their defense has been consistent, coming in, giving up just 69 points a game. But their offense has been what has bothered them. It's been up and down. Wholesale substitutions now put in by both coaches. Farnsworth and Harden are into the ball game for Rose. Lions have brought in their second unit now. Totten, Weehee, Gardner, Kennett, and Cluxton. Inbounds pass goes inside to Bowman. Put it up from 5, no good, up the floor. Weehee got the shot off to Kennett. Kennett put it up, blocked out of the air, pulled out of the air by Rose. Up the floor, Farnsworth, right wing, comes to a skidding stop, and now gets it back off to Bowman. Bowman with the top of the circle. Now top of the key, Bowman on the left-hand side to Harden. Now left of the lane, Wirtz. Wirtz trying to back in against Kennett, puts his shoulder into him. Hook shot, put it up, no good. Bowman got the rebound, saved it on the baseline, threw it inbounds, taken away by Cluxton, and Cluxton will be fouled. Foul called on Rose, and that's a foul with 15-16 left to go in the ball game against Trey Wirtz. That'll be his first. And that's the third against Rose as a team. 41-30. Lions by 11. Cluxton brings it the other way off to Gardner. Now back to Cluxton. Over on the right side, it goes to Kennett. Kennett now backs it out right side of the front court between the circles to Cluxton. Running the offense, sideline right, it goes to Kennett around a pick by Gardner. Now to Totten, and Totten's going to drive inside the lane, and he'll be fouled. And the foul will be called against Willie Bowman. That is his first and the fourth against Rose as a team. So Cluxton will inbound the basketball right of the bucket, and does out front to Gardner. Now to Kennett, left of the circle to Cluxton. Cluxton right wing to Gardner. Left wing it goes to Kennett. Now top of the key, Gardner again. 10 on the shot clock to Cluxton for the 3. Got it! Cluxton with the fist pump after he hit that three. That's his first out of 4. Lions lead it by 14. Top of the key, Farnsworth for 3. No good. Rebound tapped outside, comes into the hands of Harden. Harden with his sideline right, driving inside the lane. Kicks it off to Samvit Ram, left wing. Ram double team, now to the left elbow, now backs it outside the arc. Ram goes left baseline to Farnsworth, turning around 15-footer, hit the front iron, wouldn't go, and Weehee got the rebound into the front court to Totten to the three-point arc. Totten left side to the free throw line, kicks it out to Cluxton. Right wing three again, no good again. And the rebound taken down, ball loose on the floor. Cluxton lost it, threw it off of the foot of Harden, and a foul is going to be called. No check at it, it'll just be out of bounds. And the Lions will get it back on a great hustle play by Willard Cluxton. And Willard will put the ball in play on the right sideline. Looking, inbounds the ball to Weehee. Dylan Duff is going to come in at the next dead ball for Rose. Gardner gets it off to Cluxton. On the left side, Totten pulls up from 17. Got it to go! Totten has got 5 in the ball game. Lions by 16, 46-30. Who would have thunk it? With it, Harden got the ball knocked free, but got it back, lobs it underneath to Wirtz. Wirtz back around right-hand short shot, got it to go with the right hand. Wirtz has got his first 2, and it's 46-32. Lions by 14. Gardner left of the circle to Cluxton, all alone. Now back to Weehee, left of the lane, Gardner. Gardner trying to back in against Farnsworth. Does, gets underneath the bucket, gets a pass out to Weehee, left corner, now top of the key to Totten. Bounce pass to Kennett. Kennett left of the lane, backing in against Wirtz. Spins to the baseline, up and under, can't find anyone. Fall away 5-footer by Kennett, won't go. Rebound tapped loose on the baseline, pulled out of the air by Bowman. He'll get it off to Harden into the front court. Harden with it, sideline left outside the arc. Now double teamed by Kennett, jumping out at him. Gets it out to Bowman. On the right side, Ram. Ram looking down low 4. Wirtz trying to step in against Gardner, can't find an opening. Back out to Ram, now to Wirtz, lost the handle, 10 on the shot clock in the corner. Ram with a right wing, underneath the Bowman, follow on 5-footer, no good. Rebound taken out of the air by Totten. Gets it up to Cluxton, up the floor to Gardner, laid it up and in! Oh, what a feed by Willard Cluxton, and then Gardner pulled it out of the air and laid it in. And timeout taken by Rose. 12:29 to go in this ball game. Your score, it's the Mount 48, Rose 32 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
¿A dónde te diriges? ¿Dónde te gustaría ir? Nuevas cumbres, ¿verdad? Es por eso que vas a ir a la universidad en primer lugar. En Mount St. Joseph University integramos la excelencia académica, la experiencia del mundo real y la atención individual para que puedas llegar más lejos de lo que tú creías posible. De hecho, más del 96% de nuestros graduados en los últimos 3 años estaban empleados o cursaban estudios de posgrado dentro de 6 meses posteriores a la graduación. ¿Estás listo para subir más alto? Comienza tu ascenso en mcj.edu.
What an assist by Willard Cluxton. Just to see Gardner breaking ahead of the pack and then to throw a pinpoint pass to him in stride for Gardner to just lay it up and in. Utterly amazing. 48-32. Mount leads it by 16, and they'll bring back in the starters. Close, Kohler, Thomas, Lures, and Young. Lions have put 48 points on the board, and Devin Young, their leading scorer, only has 2 in the ballgame. Rose is going to break the huddle with Ram, Farnsworth, Duff. Also into the ballgame is Sam Nunn. Nunn making his first appearance, number 21. He's in, and Bowman. And Nunn is going to bring it across the timeline. Nunn, number 21. Nunn gets it off on the right side to Bowman. Now to Farnsworth. Farnsworth dribbling in against Young. Good side step into the lane, put it up, no. And a foul will be called on Devin Young. And that'll be a 2-shot violation. Devin picks up his second, and that's the second team foul against the Lions here this afternoon. So going line right will be Farnsworth. Farnsworth eyes it, shoots it, got it. First point of the ball game by Farnsworth. He was 0 for 3 from the field in the first half. And he'll go line right, looking for two. Ram is out of the, just left the ball game, and Hicks is back in. And second one by Farnsworth, good again. He's got two, and it's 48-34, Lions by 14. 12-13 to go in the ball game. Thomas will bring it across the timeline. Gets a sidearm pass over to Lures, now down into the right corner inside the arc to Thomas, back out front to Lures. Gets it over to Thomas. Thomas now to Young, top of the key. Young with 10 on the shot clock to Brady Thomas. Got hit in the face, no call. Pulls up from three, won't go. Rebound, Devin Young got the rebound, but Young, Nunn took it away from him. Nunn in the backcourt. Will bring it into the front court from left to right. Nunn top of the circle to the right of the lane. He's going to go all the way to the hole, laid it up and in. Defensive mix-up by the Lions, and Nunn recognized it and took it all the way to the bucket for the easy layup. And it's now suddenly a 12-point lead for the Mount, 48-36. Bounce pass. Devin Young gets it off on the right-hand side to Brady Thomas. Double team. Gets a bounce pass right to the lane to Young. Outside to Lures for three, left wing. Hit the front iron, won't go. Rebound, Lures hit the floor trying to save that ball in bounds, but he couldn't do it. Now the media timeout will be here for the Lions. 11:14 to go in this ball game, and your score from the Harrington Center. It's the Mount 48, Rose 36 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus.
When I was offered an amazing job right out of college, I realized right away that what I had done was learned how to learn. My liberal arts degree from Mount St. Joseph University has really given me the confidence to believe in myself and take on anything that comes my way.
Campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
11:14 left to go in this one. 48-36. Lions lead it by 12. Their biggest lead has been 16. Young, Close, Lures, Kohler, and Thomas. You cannot be upset at the effort the Lions have shown here this afternoon. They know they've got 6 games left after this one, 2 at home, 4 on the road, and every game is basically like a single elimination tournament. Hicks is going to put it in play on the back baseline for Rose. Hicks inbounds the basketball to Nunn, and Nunn will get it back over to Bowman, and he'll bring it across. Bowman across the timeline. I have seen more action on the Lions bench here, more enthusiasm than at any point this season. With it on left side, Duff left of the lane. Hicks backs in against Close, right hand layup, got it. Hicks has got 8, and it's 48-38. 10-point lead again by the Lions. Thomas with it out near the timeline, left of the front court. Dribbles around a pick by Young, lost the handle, picked it up, got the ball knocked free, back to Young, down into the left corner to Close. Close gets it out right wing, it goes to Brady Thomas. Brady inside the lane, bounce pass to Close, left corner for the three, hit the front iron, nope. Rebound loose on the baseline. Devin Young hits the ground. He got hit with an elbow on the right side of the face, but I believe it was inadvertent. It looked like Duff may have got him as he was going up trying to get the rebound. Devin is up now, and he's all right, it appears. And the Lions will get it back. Rose really ratcheted up the defense on that trip, and the Lions were, their offense was kind of in disarray as they were trying to move the basketball around. They did end up getting a good shot out of it by Tanner Close, but nonetheless, he couldn't make it, and then the rebound went out of bounds off of Rose. 48-38, 10:27 to go. Thomas will put the ball in play, left of his bucket. Looking, now lobs it out front, it goes to Tanner Close. Boy, that was a hot pass, too. Young with it, top of the circle. Young, bounce pass, kicked away, stolen away, ball loose on the floor, picked up by Rose. They get it off to Nunn. Nunn into the front court to Duff. Duff on the right wing, crossover dribble, takes it all the way to the hole, lays it up and in, and he's fouled. And here come the Engineers. Duff with his first 2. Foul is going to be called on Jack Kohler. That's his first, team's third, and he'll go to the line looking for 3. Gardner, Kennett, Totten, Cluxton, Weehee into the ball game for the Lions. We are 10 minutes and 8 seconds away from the end of this one. And line right is Duff, shooting 68% from the stripe. Eyes it, shoots it, got it. And it's a 7-point ball game, 48-41. Token pressure put on by Rose, and bringing it up is Cluxton. Cluxton across the timeline, bounce pass to Gardner, left of the circle. Gardner will dribble to the right side, gets it off to Kennett, right wing. Bounce pass Gardner, right baseline. Gardner spinning up to the right wing, now gets it off to Weehee, left corner Cluxton. Cluxton with it up to the left wing, looks underneath, can't find anybody. Bounce pass Gardner, right elbow, 7 on the shot clock. Gardner, bounce pass to Kennett. Kennett, cross court to Weehee, over on the right wing to Cluxton for the 3, hit the front iron right at the 30-second shot clock buzzer, missed it, but the rebound pulled down by Bowman, and Rose can cut it to 5. Down low it goes to Farnsworth. Offensive foul called on Farnsworth as he just stuck his shoulder right into Spencer Kennett for the offensive foul. Farnsworth with his 3rd. And that's 5 against Rose as a team. Farnsworth, not much Rusty Lloyd could say about that one because that was about as evident as the nose on your face. Gardner with it, right wing, guarded by Hicks. Gardner down to the right elbow. Now brings it back on top of the key to Weehee. Weehee really being smothered. Now back to Gardner, left wing Cluxton. Cluxton to the left elbow, to Weehee, to the left wing. Back out to Cluxton, top of the key for 3. Missed it off the side iron, and the rebound taken down by Bowman. Now to Nunn. Nunn will bring it into the front court, top of the circle. Nunn around a pick by Farnsworth. On the right side, it goes back to Farnsworth. Farnsworth right of the lane, pulls up from 12 off the glass rim. Nope. Rebound taken down by Willard Cluxton on the weak side. He's going to lead the break. Up the floor to the right side. Weehee all alone for the right wing 3. No good, but he's fouled. Knocked to the floor by Bowman. And Weehee will go line left shooting 3. Bowman definitely got him on the arm. And that's the 6th foul against Rose, which means the Lions will be going to the line for the rest of the ball game. 8:45 left in it. Evan, first trip to the stripe, put it up and in. Weehee is shooting 2 more. It's 49-41. Mount by 8. Second one by Evan. Shoots it, got it. Now Kabrick is back into the ball game. Bowman will leave with those 2 personal fouls. 8:45 remaining. And for the third one, Weehee. 3 dribbles, dips, shoots, got all 3 of them. Evan with 3, 51-41, Mount by 10 again. Nunn will bring it across onto the right side to Duff. Duff double teamed, gets it off to Farnsworth. Top side, knocked free, but picked out of the air by Duff. Left wing, Kabrick looked for the long 3, but decided against it. Back out front to Duff. Duff with it, double team now into the lane, pulls up from 14, off the back iron, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds, and the outside official is going to say it went off of the mount, so it will return to Rose. Shot clock resets to 20. Nunn will put it in play left of his own bucket. Nunn looking, inbounds the ball to Farnsworth left corner. Spins to the baseline. Gets a pass intercepted by Weehee on the turnover. Weehee's going to bring it up all the way to the line. To the lane, got knocked away from behind, and a foul is going to be called on Nunn from behind as he knocked the ball free from Weehee, but got him against the arm. And on Nunn, that is his first. Rose already over the limit, so going line left will be Evan Weehee again, and he'll be shooting 2. 8:11 to go in the ball game. Weehee hit it. He's got 4. It's 52-41. Lions making hay here from the free throw line. Trey Wirtz is coming in, and Farnsworth will leave. 8:11 to go. Weehee, same routine all the time. 3 dribbles, dips, shoots. Missed that one though. And the rebound taken down by Hicks. Hicks, just his second rebound of the afternoon. Lions by 11, 8 minutes to go exactly in the ballgame. Nunn, guarded by Cluxton, around a pick by Hicks. Nunn stops inside the circle, now to Kabrick, left wing. Kabrick top of the key to Nunn. Nunn on the right side to Duff. Now back into the corner to Farnsworth, to Wirtz. Wirtz got it back to Dunn. He'll drive the lane, lay it up and in. Dylan Duff has got 4, make it 5 in the ball game. And it is 52-43. Cluxton into the front court. Right wing, Kennett. Kennett outside, gets it off to Cluxton. Now back over to Weehee. On the weave, it goes to Totten. Out front to Cluxton. 7:20 to go in the ball game. Left wing Weehee on the back door to Cluxton. Feeds it over to Totten. Right corner for the 3. He missed it. Rebound out of bounds. Hicks saved it on the baseline, though, into the hands of Wirtz. Great hustle play by Hicks. Up the floor it goes to Kabrick. Kabrick right of the circle. Now gets it to Hicks between the circles. Almost forgot to dribble it, but he did. Now back to Hicks underneath into the lane. Lost it out of bounds. It'll go back to Rose. Toby Kerrigan is screaming that it went off of his knee and out of bounds, but it won't go that way as Rose will get it back after the media timeout. 6 minutes, 58 seconds remaining in the game. Your score, it's the Mount 52, Rose 43 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Life should be enjoyed, so get up and start. At Iron Sharpens Iron Personal Training, they develop a healthy relationship with you and provide a positive, encouraging environment to train. The staff at Iron Sharpens Iron will set up a personal training system that fits you and you alone, and your first session is free. Are you ready to have fun and get in shape? Iron Sharpens Iron serves the greater Cincinnati area. Check them out at isi-pt.com. That's isi-pt.com. Or call them today at 513-748-1538.
Where are you headed? Where would you like to go? New heights, right? That's why you're going to college in the first place. At Mount St. Joseph University, we integrate academic excellence, real-world experience, and individual attention so that you can go further than you ever thought possible. In fact, over 96% of our graduates over the past 3 years were employed or pursuing graduate studies within 6 months of graduation. Are you ready to climb higher? Begin your ascent at msj.edu.
6 minutes, 58 seconds left to go in the ball game. 52-43. Lions lead it by 9 points. Putting it in play will be Trey Wirtz. Wirtz lobs it inbounds. It goes to Duff. Duff drives inside the lane. Right-handed shot around the rim and fell. Duff has got 7. It's 52-45. A 7-point Mount lead as we hit the 6:40 mark of the ball game. Thomas into the ball game now. Original starting 5 in for the Lions again. On the right side, Kohler dishes it off to Lures. Lures in the right corner. Cross-court pass knocked free. Stolen away by Hicks. Hicks with it off to Nunn. Nunn will bring it across the timeline. Nunn to the free throw line. Nunn to the left of the lane. Nunn picks up the dribble. Outside to Wirtz. He'll now get it back to Dunn. Left sideline. Nunn dribbles inside the lane off to Wirtz. Laid it up and in. Wirtz has got 4. And don't look now, but it's a 5-point Mount lead. 52-47. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Thomas off to Young. Young with it to Tanner Close. Now left side to Lures. Lures back over to Tanner Close. Long 3 right of the circle. Around the rim, nope. Tipped up by Young. On the rim, won't go. And the rebound taken down by Duff. He'll get it off to Nunn, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Nunn, right side. Shut off by Thomas. Now double team. Picks up the dribble. Out front, Kabrick. Kabrick on sideline left to Duff. Put it up, and a foul is going to be called as Wirtz was going into the bucket against Tanner Close. Tanner just didn't get over in time to get position. That's his 2nd and the 4th against the Lions as a team. And they're going to say Wirtz was in the act of shooting, so he'll go to the line shooting 2. Wirtz 27% from the line this year. Put that one up and got it. I know I looked at that stat earlier, and I was like, I cannot believe he's shooting only 27%, but he is. 4-point ball game. Harden's into the contest now, and Nunn will leave. Second one by Wirtz, no good. Rebound tipped around, comes down into the hands of Devin Young. When Nunn came in the ball game, that changed the entire complexion of this ball game. Rusty Lloyd was looking for a spark, and he got it out of Nunn. Top of the key, Kohler for three. Got it! Kohler's got 3 3-pointers, 9 points in the game, 55-48 Mount. With it is Harden, top of the circle. Harden with it on the right side, goes over to Duff. Duff with it, left wing, around a pick by Wirtz to the free throw line, backs out. Top of the key to the line, Duff all the way to the lane, laid it up and in. Duff has 9, and he did that all by himself. 55-50, under 5 minutes to go in the ballgame. Thomas the other way, stops right wing. Gets it off on the right between the circles to Tanner Close. Close, left wing lures. Back over to Close, left block. Spins in against Wirtz, now brings it back outside. Gets it left wing to Brady Thomas. 10 on the shot clock. Young, top of the key. Off to Thomas, top of the circle. Thomas right elbow, 17-footer by Brady. Nope. Rebound, Tanner Close offensively. Back out to Thomas for the three. No good again, way bad. And the rebound taken away by Rose, up the floor to Duff. Duff into the front court on the left corner. Shut off by Kohler. Duff with it inside the lane, driving in, got the ball knocked free and a foul. Duff got away with a left elbow, pushing off on Kohler, and they got the reach in on Devin Young. That is the second on Devin with 4:12 left to go, and Duff will go line right. And he's got to tie his shoe. So he'll take care of that while he prepares to go to the free throw line. 4:12 left to go in the ball game, and Duff goes line right. He is 1 for 1 from the stripe today for 9 points. He'll be shooting 2. Eyes it, dips, shoots, got it. Came in shooting 68%. Second one by Dylan Duff. Came in averaging 11 points a game, shoots it, missed it off the front iron. Rebound Hicks though. Hicks got the rebound, backs it out front. It's a 4-point Mount lead, 55-51. With it is Harden. Harden on the right side with the right hand, now the left hand dribble. Dumps it off underneath, stolen away by Devin Young. Gets it off to David Lewis. Lewis will now clear it off to Brady Thomas. 3:50 remaining in the game. Mount by 4. Thomas on the right side, Devin Young to David Lewis. Lewis right wing outside the arc. Now to Kohler, top of the key Young to Brady Thomas to the right elbow. Back to Kohler, top of the key Thomas. Splits the defense with the dribble. Top of the key Young. Backdoor goes to Thomas, laid it up, nobody's fouled. Beautiful pass by Devin Young on the backdoor to Brady Thomas. And now will come the media timeout, and when we come back, Brady Thomas will be at the line shooting 2 shots. 3:30 remaining to go in the ball game. Your score from the Harrington Center. It's the Mount 55, Rose 51 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Every day is a great day at the Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi.
Take your game to new heights at Mount St. Joseph University with 23 athletic teams and cutting-edge facility. We are the NCAA Division III University in Greater Cincinnati. Climb higher at www.
Contact Nicole for a reservation. With a menu full of fresh ingredients, hand-breaded appetizers, and a relaxed family-type atmosphere, your good time will begin when you walk in the door. The Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza, a proud member of the community, open Monday through Friday at 11, Saturday and Sunday at 10.
Well, Wednesday night was the lowest point total that Rose-Hulman has put up this year. They came in averaging 66 points a game, and on Wednesday night against Hanover, they were held to 43 points in that game. Prior to that, the lowest scoring game that Rose has had this year was on December 11th against the Mount, when the Mount held them to 60 points. 3:30 left to go. Rose has scored 51 here tonight. The Mount, 55. The Lions have Thomas at the line. They'll stay with Lewis, Kohler, Young, and Close. Farnsworth's back into the ballgame with Hicks, Wirtz. Nunn has checked back in. And Duff will stay in the ballgame. 55-51. And line left is Brady Thomas. Brady has got 19, make it 20. Now rushing into the ball game is Bowman. Bowman will check in, Wirtz will leave. Thomas line left for the second one. Spins it, dips, shoots, got it. 21 in the ball game for Brady. 57-51, Lions by 6. With it, top of the circle, Nunn to the left elbow. Back out front, Farnsworth. He'll drive in, spins into the lane, throws up a fall-away 5-footer, no good, missed everything. Rebound, Devin Young. Young gets it up the floor to Lures, and Lures will bring it across the timeline right in front of the scorer's table. Now between the circles. David with it, gets it off to Young. Young looked for the three, decided against it. Now to Lures, top side. Lures picks up the dribble. Bounce pass over to Devin Young. Young with the basketball, hands it off to Brady Thomas, top side. 9 on the shot clock. On the back door, Young laid it up, blocked against the rim by Duff, and it'll be a jump ball, and I think it's going to go back to Rose. Rose is going to get the basketball as the officials are going to confer, but it was blocked between the rim and the basket on the way up. And it's a jump ball when you do that, and Rose gets the basketball back. 57-51. Now the Mount will have the ball at the next jump. With it is Bowman. Bowman crossover dribble, hands it off to Nunn. Nunn with the basketball. On the left-hand side to Duff. Duff looking down low. Gets it to Hicks, backing in against Close. Puts his shoulder into him. 5-foot hook shot, got it. Hicks has got 10. 57-53. Lions by 4, 2:20 to go in the ball game. Young top of the circle. Young hands it off to Brady Thomas. Thomas top of the key for the 2. Missed it off the side iron. Devin Young got the rebound. Off to Thomas for 3. Missed it again. Tanner Close got the rebound. Now to Brady Thomas, right wing. Thomas drives the lane. Bounce pass into the left corner to Kohler for 3. Got it! Jack with 12. Lions by 7. 60-53. The other way comes Nunn. Into the lane. Gets it underneath the Hicks. Blocked out of bounds by Young. It goes back to Rose. Hicks is screaming for a foul, but they won't give it to him. Now Wirtz is coming into the ball game. And who's he coming in for? They've got 6 men on the floor. Now Farnsworth will leave. Now Wirtz is going to trigger it in play underneath his own bucket. 1:47 left to go. Putting it in play. Wirtz lobs it into Duff, left of the lane. Picks up the shot. He's going to shoot it for 12. Got it. Lions said go ahead and shoot it. Duff said okay, and he canned it. 60-55, a minute and a half to go in the ball game. Lions lead it by 5. On the left side, Kohler. Bounce pass Thomas. Thomas left baseline against Wirtz. He's going to back up. 15-footer. Got it! Thomas with 23. 62-55. 7-point Mount lead. Comes the other way, Nunn. On the left sideline, it goes to Bowman. Bowman top of the key, Wirtz, right wing, Duff. Duff spinning. Outside, gets it out top of the key to Bowman. Left wing to Nunn. Nunn again, 14 on the shot clock. Throws up the 3, missed everything. Rebound on the baseline, taken away by Jack Kohler. And then he threw it over to Thomas, and it's knocked out of bounds by Duff. 56.7 to go. Now Rusty Lloyd's going to bring in wholesale substitutions. Kabrick, Farnsworth, and Ram are back into the ball game. Wirtz is out, Nunn is out, and so is Bowman. Thomas will put the ball in play. 62-55 on the back baseline. Thomas looking, inbounds the ball to Lures. Lures then gets fouled from behind by Kabrick. Kabrick picks up the foul after he just checked back in. That is his first. And Rose is already over the limit. That'll be their 9th foul. So the next one, the Lions will go to the line shooting the double bonus. Lures goes line left. Jack with 6 points in the ball game. Shoots it and got it. Jack came in shooting 79% from the stripe. and that'll improve after that shot. 63-55. And a lot of discussions going on the line, and the Lions are going to drop everybody off the lane into the backcourt for defense. Second one by Lures, missed that one, and the rebound taken down by Hicks. 63-55 Lions by 8. None the other way. None. Top of the circle. To the right elbow. To the free throw line. Back on top of the key to Duff for 3. Missed it off the front iron. Hicks had the ball in his hands. Lost it. Picked off the floor by Lures. Foul on Rose. 63-55. And Lures is going to go all the way down to the other end and shoot some free throws. Boy, this is a win for the Lions that they desperately needed, and one that may spur this team on for the rest of the year, because there's been more camaraderie on this team than I've seen all year long in this game. Lures hits the free throw. He's got 8. And that gives the Lions a 64-55 lead. Second one by Lures, rattled it home again. Lures with 9, 65, 55, 35 seconds to go in the game. None. Free throw line into the lane, spins in, 5-footer in front of Thomas. Good, and a timeout taken by Rose. Nunn has got 4 in the ball game. 30 seconds exactly left to go in this one. Your score, it's the Mount 65, Rose 57 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
I wanted to grow my leadership skills, but with work and a busy life, how could I fit it all in? Then I learned Mount St. Joseph University offers a flexible master's program in organizational leadership. For about one Saturday a month, I studied and refined my leadership skills alongside working professionals and top-notch professors. I'm now the leader I set out to be. The Mount's organizational leadership program helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/MSOL.
The Lions are 30 seconds away from the biggest victory that they have had in probably 2 years. 65-57. Lions lead it by 8, and they will have the ball on the back baseline. Just no mistakes here. That's all the Lions need. And they're going to throw a baseball pass up the floor to Brady Thomas, head of the pack, all the way to the hole, laid it up and in, and that'll be enough. 25 on the night. Lions are going to win it. They lead it by 10. Duff the other way, throws up a three-pointer, no good. Rebound Thomas, foul Rose. Lions are going to win it. .8 seconds to go. 67-57, and Thomas goes line left. He's got 25 in the ball game. Brady, line left, shoots it, got it. Gives him 26. And the Lions now lead it by 11. Second one by Thomas, good again. Brady's got 27. 17 seconds to go. Coming the other way is Kabrick. Kabrick left wing down to the left baseline. 5-footer left baseline, no. Tipped up by Duff, no. Rebound Tanner, close. 8 seconds to go in the ball game. Rose has thrown up the white flag. Up the floor to Young. Ball game is over. Lions win it here this afternoon by a final score of 69-57. They break their losing streak, and they're back in the hunt for a tournament berth at the end of the year. Your final score here this afternoon, it's the Lions 69 and Rose-Hulman 57. We'll be back to wrap things up here from the Harrington Center after these timeouts.
Indeed presents Job Searching with Scherzer.
Let's do this. Before you get in the game, make sure your stats are up to date. Then, it's all about focus. Max focus. Yes!
more than a century, Mount St. Joseph University has prepared nursing leaders who serve their patients with the heart of a lion. With flexible undergraduate and graduate programs, the Mount will help you climb higher. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/nursing.
Official Investigations and Security Services in Cincinnati is your official provider of investigative, surveillance, and process servicing, uniformed, armed, and unarmed security services, executive protection, and bodyguard services. Official Investigation and Security Services is not only licensed in the tri-state area, but also Georgia, Tennessee, Michigan, West Virginia, and Texas. Not only private investigation services, but also mobile notary public services and more. Call Official Investigation and Security Services in Cincinnati, 844-263-3424. What a game here this afternoon. This might have been the best win that the Lions have had in a couple of years. Best win, biggest win, no matter what, it was quite a win here this afternoon for the Lions as they win it by 12, 69-57, holding Rose-Hulman to the second lowest total that they have scored all season long. Their lowest scoring total was 43 on Wednesday night at Hanover, and today the Lions held them to 57. Previously, the lowest total that Rose had was 60, and that was in the first game against the Fighting Engineers when they won it by a score of 60-57. Quite a win here this afternoon for the Lions. They led it at halftime 29-23, and in the second half they outscored Rose 40-34 to win it. The Lions' biggest lead was 48-32 with 12:16 left to go in the ball game, a 16-point advantage, and then just like the first game down in Terre Haute, only completely the opposite. The Lions had the big lead, and then Rose started chipping away and coming back, and that's what the Lions did against Rose down at Terre Haute, but they couldn't get it over the hump. In this game, the Lions found a way to continue to play hard and win this ball game, and eventually win it by 12 here this afternoon, 69-57. Rose, the last time they had the lead was with 3:48 left to go in the first half. They led at 23-22. Their largest lead was 7 in the first half. And the game in this one was tied twice. Mount had the lead 3 times. Rose had the lead 3 times, but it only counts at the very end, and the Lions had the lead at the end by 12, 69-57. In my opinion, and it's just my opinion, this is the most camaraderie I've seen out of this team, with the bench getting up and cheering on the players on the floor all throughout in the last couple of years, and that's exciting to see. As we've said, they've got 6 games left to go, 2 at home, 4 on the road, and they're going to need that kind of teamwork and togetherness in order to pull this thing out and get into the postseason tournament. And like Toby Kerrigan says, and I think every coach in the Heartland Conference would agree with me when I make this statement, anybody in this league this year could win this crazy tournament. That's how nuts this entire regular season has begun. When you look at the standings and look at the 3 teams down on the bottom, Earlham, Bluffton, and the Mount, any of those 3 teams could beat any of the top 3 teams in Hanover, Anderson, and Rose. And quite honestly, the Lions proved it here today by beating Rose 69-57. When we come back, we'll talk about some of the stats. We're also going to be talking with head coach Toby Kerrigan and Brady Thomas, and we'll be doing all of that when we come back to the Harrington Center after this timeout. Conquer the impossible at Barbarian Apparel. Specializing in team apparel, you'll stand out with Barbarian's custom sublimation, artwork, and screen printing. Each piece of team uniform is specifically designed with your preferences in mind, including graphics, color, logos, and fabric selections. Barbarian Apparel is committed to creating exceptional cutting-edge sportswear and providing excellent service. You'll also have full communication through the whole process, so you know exactly what's going on. Get the best and start your order at barbarianapparel.com or email any questions at barbariancustomers@gmail.com.
Changing lives is what great teachers do. And as I saw more students struggling to read, I looked to Mount St. Joseph University for help. The Mount is a national leader in reading science with highly effective research-based methods. Their faculty equipped me to teach students with a range of learning differences, and I was able to make an immediate impact in the classroom. The Mount's fully online reading science program helped me climb higher in my career, but more importantly, is improving the lives of my students. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/read.
Well, we'll be talking with head coach Toby Kerrigan and Brady Thomas coming up here in just a few minutes when they make their way up from the locker room. The Lions were led here this afternoon by Brady Thomas with 27 points. The Lions only had 2 players in double figures. That was Brady Thomas and Jack Kohler. But they had 10 players score here this afternoon. Everybody that played in the ball game scored here in the ball game for the Mount today. Brady Thomas had 27 points, 10 of 19 from the field. He was 1 of 4 from three-point range, 6 of 6 from the line. Brady also grabbed 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He had 2 steals in the ball game and 1 blocked shot in 28 minutes of action. Quite a game here this afternoon for Brady Thomas. Jack Kohler starting to get his shot back. Jack, 12 points in the ball game, 4 of 5 from the field, and they were all three-pointers. Jack also grabbed 5 rebounds and had an assist and 1 foul in 28 minutes of action. Then came a myriad of other players scoring. David Lewers had 9 points in 28 minutes. Lewers also grabbed 6 rebounds, had 2 assists in the ball game, and 2 fouls. It was 5 points going to Alex Totten. Evan Weehee had 4 points on 4 of 5 from the line. Willard Cluxton with 3 points in the ball game. Tanner Close had 3 points in the ball game. Devin Young had 2. Dane Gardner had 2. Spencer Kinnett had 2. And it was just a total team effort here this afternoon for the Lions as they win it by the final of 69-57. Leading the way for Rose-Hulman in the contest, they had 3 players in double figures. Dylan Duff had 12 in the ball game. Terry Hicks had 10, and Jackson Cabrick had 10 in the contest to lead the way for Rose-Hulman with 57 points here this afternoon. And then came other players that were scoring, 5 points each for Trey Wirtz and Harden. Then you had 4 points going to Nunn, 3 points each to Max Chaplin, Samvit Ram, and Bowman, and 2 points off the bench to Farnsworth as the Lions win it here this afternoon, as we told you, by 12. The Lions in the contest, they were 22 of 57 for 38.6% from the field, 10 of 32 from three-point range for 31%, and they were an outstanding 15 of 17 for 88% in the contest. Meanwhile, for Rose, they were 23 of 59 from the field for 39%, 6 of 23 from three-point range for 26%, and 5 of 7 from the line for 71%. Now let's take a look at some of the other stats. The Lions out-rebounded Rose-Hulman this afternoon, 38-37, but everything was identical. 12 rebounds offensively for both teams, and defensively, Rose had 26, and Rose had 25 defensive rebounds, and the Lions had 26. Lions dished out 14 assists in this ballgame to just 8 for Rose. Rose had 10 turnovers compared to the Mount's 7, and in the ballgame, points off turnovers, Rose had just 7 points off of the 7 turnovers that the Lions had, while the Lions converted 11 points out of the turnovers. Inside the paint, Rose took advantage of inside the paint in the second half, outscoring the Lions 28-16 all told in the ball game. And that was the way it looked in this one as the Lions won it by 12, 69-57 here this afternoon. And when we come back, we hope to have Brady Thomas and Toby Kerrigan right after this final timeout.
Medical care for your child is important, and your choice in doctors should be well thought out and have your complete confidence. Mount St. Joseph alum Dr. Libby Spees is one of you. She's from Cincinnati and practices here. Dr. Spees understands what's important to parents when it comes to their child's well-being. She treasures her patients, watching them grow and forging relationships with the families. And she's accepting new patients. Call for an appointment today at 513-246-8900. Dr. Libby Spees. You're a Lions fan. Own it. And we are the radio home of Mount St. Joseph Lions Sports, UltimateSportsTalk.com. Football, basketball, wrestling, volleyball, softball, baseball. We are Cincinnati's sports website and also the home of the Ohio Baseball Weekly Show every Monday night during the baseball season. We are the home of the Mount St. Joseph Lions, UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Where are you headed? Where would you like to go? New heights, right? At Mount St. Joseph University, we integrate academic excellence, real-world experience, and individual attention so that you can climb higher. Begin your ascent at msj.edu.
Well, your final score here this afternoon, 69-57. The Mount wins it over Rose-Hulman. Our next broadcast game will be coming up on Wednesday night at Bluffton, 7:30. We'll be on the air with the pregame show at 7 o'clock. From the Beaver Gymnasium up in Bluffton. That's going to do it for this afternoon. Our thanks to Dr. Williams for granting us permission to broadcast Mount St. Joseph Athletics. Athletic Director, well, let's check. Okay, here comes Brady Thomas. All right, now we're going to get an opportunity. Thought we were going to get out of here, but no, we're going to have the opportunity to talk with Brady Thomas. Brady, I said about 5 minutes to go, about 5 minutes into the ball game, you had that look in your eye like it was going to be one of those games for you. Is that how you felt?
Yeah, I mean, Rose is a great defensive team, but I just kept coming off those ball screens and getting to the free throw line, and their bigs were flat showing, and it was just like my pull-up was feeling good, and I knew once my pull-up got going, I knew that it was going to be one of those nights where I could just get to any spot of the floor I really wanted. But I really wanted to make an emphasis because today we had Jack in the starting lineup too, and I know he's a big knockdown shooter, so if I can draw a bunch of people in, I can find him in the corners and he's going to knock them down.
You know, what did you look at when you were on the bench and out on the floor? What was the key to the win today?
I think, just everybody being involved, everybody into it and excited. I mean, there's been games where we've had some people who's had their heads out of the game and stuff, and I feel like we're finally starting to get together and everybody's just excited for everybody, and we just want to win. And Coach every game's been saying that any game from here on out is basically an elimination game for us, and we need to take it with the championship mindset, HCAC championship game every game. So I think we're all kind of like we want to get this first tournament appearance because last year we were supposed to be in it with COVID. We tested positive right before it, and I think we all just kind of want to see what can happen.
Brady, this team, you mentioned it, and I thought it during the game. This is the most cohesive camaraderie I've seen out of this team in probably 3 years.
Yeah, I love it. Who doesn't love making a shot, having your team cheer for you, and vice versa? It's a great vibe, and then just hopefully we can carry this the rest of the season and do big things.
Do you realize that this was the second lowest scoring total that Rose has had this year?
No. But I thought we did a great job defensively. Yeah. We had Keys. We were going to face guard Chaplin, and he barely even played. And I thought we did a good job on him. And then we gang rebounded. We knew the guards were going to have to come in and help the bigs rebound because a lot of their guards don't crash. We knew that was going to be a big key for us, and I thought we all did a pretty good job with it.
Interesting stat, just real quick so you know this. 43 points they scored on Wednesday night. That's the lowest total that Rose has scored this year. Today, they scored 57. Previous to that, it was us holding them to 60 points at Terre Haute.
Hey, man, I think we're a pretty good defensive team, and we got the baskets to fall tonight too. And just when we're playing good defense like that, that's basically the focal point of our team. Every day, day in, day out, we're putting in tons of defensive reps, trying to get better, trying to work with each other. And we play good defense. We knock down shots like we did tonight. It was tough to beat.
Now you've got to go to Bluffton and win up there, because if you don't win up there, it just kind of negates this one.
Yeah, Bluffton's a tough place to play at. Bluffton's a tough team. We got them here. We're pretty confident, but we can't be overly confident.
Good luck.
Thank you.
See you Wednesday. Thank you to Brady Thomas. All right, I think that's going to do it for us here this afternoon, and it will. Again, want to thank everybody around here. Sports Information Director Blake Watson, the coaching staff on both teams, Rusty Lloyd, Toby Kerrigan,
Sports Information Department, Blake Watson, our producer, Greg Mitchell, and tonight's sponsors for the ball game, Barbarian Apparel, the Wishbone Tavern, the Mount St. Joseph University, Iron Sharpens Iron, Dr. Libby Spees, LIT Wellness, Indeed and Indeed Flex, the Roar Store, and official investigators and security services. I'm Dave Mitchell until Wednesday night from Bluffton at 7 o'clock, reminding you once again your final score here this afternoon. It was the Mount St. Joseph Lions 69, Rose-Hulman 57. Until